Recording in progress. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth to me. It's not what occurred to me. Hell gon' burn like third degree. If you know your history, Jesus paid that purse for me, and he took that curse from me. If you think that's perjury, boy, you better learn to read. Ayy, me and my baby girl in one accord, call that double dutch. I've been walking with the Lord, can't be doing such and such. Wait, I took a minute, but now I'm back in it. If God isn't with it, I don't wanna visit. I went independent and started repenting and cut out that fake. I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the only way it works. I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, 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 as in heaven on
all right. Welcome back, welcome back. Game time, baby. All right, how's everybody doing? Welcome back, welcome back. YouTube in the house today. Yay. All right. Monday morning, welcome back. Who's ready? W's in the chat. We got motion here in the clubhouse. Whoa, holy. YouTube, what's pop? Good to have you guys back. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in.
I just took a break, okay, and now it's back to work. God made a way, that's the
all right, let's do it.
I'ma walk this way till they put me in the dirt. May your kingdom come as in heaven on this earth, earth, as in heaven on this earth, earth.
All right, y'all ready? I think I'm good. Yeah, I think we good. Who we got in the house here today? Where we got? Where we at? Where we at? Roberto in the building. Let's go. Stephen B in the house. What's goody? What's goody? What's poppin'? DJ Scratchers in the building. What's poppin', big dog? What's poppin'? What up, Elk? What up, Red Cup? Yee, SK in the building. The big M is here. Let's go. Let's go. Only Bands in the house. I see him. I see him. Arrow Sassy in the building. What's poppin', big dog? What's poppin'? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Happy New Year. Welcome back. Welcome back. What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Hey, hey. We doing good? We doing good? Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy January 12th. Happy Monday, everyone. Welcome back in. The Blessed Trader is in the building. What's up, Tommy? What's goody? What's goody? 3 ants in the house. All the familiar names. All the familiar names. Still on it. Still on it. Let's go. Let's get it. FX Champ in the building. What's good, big dog? What's up, Paul? Hero of the day is here. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Garrett? Rich Liz in the building. What up, Rich? Good to see you, man. Richie Rich. Get used to it, man. Get used to it. Let's go. What up, Shane? What's good? What's good? Muggs in the building. I see you. What up, Leisker? What up? What up? What up? All right. I think we're good. Yeah, we back on YouTube here today. Welcome back in, chat. How you guys doing? We missed you guys. I've been training for pretty much the whole time. Took a little bit of a break during the New Year's week, and that was about it. And we're back here. But it's good to be back, man. Good to be back. Good to see everybody. Liking what I see. I like the consistency from you guys. It's going to be another day, man. Another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined. I'm so excited for this year. You have no idea. This year we build on the momentum that we really created last year. We did an excellent job in 2025 at moving the bar forward, at leveling up our skill set, leveling up our mindset. We're going to do more and more and more of that this year. Now that the mind is somewhat fertile, now we can really go to work, gang. So let me go ahead and pray real quick, and then we'll begin. Yeah, let's do this. Well, Father God, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. Another year ahead of us, Father. We thank you for all that you've done in this community in the past. We thank you for what you're currently doing, Lord. I thank you for leading me to guide this boat, Lord, to take it to the promised land. We thank you for direction, instruction, discernment. We thank you for the great awakening that has taken place, Lord. We thank you for creating us for greatness, engineering and designing us for everything that you call us to. So we thank you, Lord. I pray a blessing over this community, over this team, over every single individual and their families, that you would bless them this year, that this year would be a year of abundance and a year of overflow, a year of an opportunity to create the 10.0 version of themselves. So Lord, we ask that your blessing be upon us this year. We thank you that we could even do this and gather together, and we just give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's do this. Who's ready for a good year? Cheers to 2026. Let's make it the best year ever, eh? Anybody down to make the rest of our lives the best of our lives? Anybody? Anybody? Or you guys want to go back to your old high school reunions and talk about the good old days? Talk to me, chat. Talk to me. What room am I in today? We ain't got time to sit around and talk about the good old days when the best days are ahead of us, eh? I agree. All right, let's move this over here. If you guys can, give the stream a like for me. Sub to the channel. We're creeping on 50K, and I mean creeping. So if you guys aren't subbed yet, sub to the channel. Let's talk about it here. So today is Monday. It is the 12th day of January, and it's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient, to be disciplined, to lead the path, right? This 8-figure trader mindset has to continue, and it can't just continue. It has to be applied every single day, right? So we're going to apply that here today. I'll be here to remind you every day to begin to continue to apply that 8-figure mindset. But again, it is Monday. Don't really have too much going on in the headlines here today in terms of the US dollar. Tomorrow's going to be the bigger day. Let's just move through the week real quick. Just get a lay of the land here so we know what's coming up here this week, right? Because tomorrow's going to be a big day. Tomorrow you got CPI coming in. Tomorrow will be the 13th of January. Whoopsies. 13th of January here. And you got CPI here. So you'll have major red folder news coming in. Keep in mind today could be just a little bit choppy, right? Just a little bit choppy due to what's coming up here Tuesday and Wednesday. So again, Tuesday you do have CPI. Wednesday will be the 14th, and Wednesday we're going to have more 8:30 news, as you can see here. Red folder news, retail sales, PPI, core retail sales, all that good stuff. And then look at this. I mean, just look at it. Look at that. US dollar all up in the news on Wednesday. So we got a lot of USD news coming in on Wednesday after CPI, which should be amazing, right? Last week we had NFP, we had a whole bunch of stuff coming out, which really was good to get out of the way, right? So now we can move forward here in the rest of January. So Thursday we look pretty clean outside of the typical unemployment claims. You'll have a bunch of yellow folders coming in, and then Friday looks like we can take it pretty easy when it comes to the red folder stuff. So that's about it. Let's jump into the technicals again. If you guys can give the stream a like, sub to the channel. Let's run through a fresh top-down analysis here on gold, and let's get into it. Yeah. Z Gamer, how you feeling, big dog? Hey, we might need some more. We might need some more mods here, man. Z Gamer's looking a little lonely. They don't make them like Z Gamer anymore, man. The truth. All right, Philippe's ready. Are you ready? Philippe is ready. Are you ready? Let's talk about it here. Today is Monday here, so let me lower the music and let's jump into this fresh top-down analysis here. So this is gold. This is the daily time frame, and we are moving on up, man. Moving on up here, just non-stop since the open, right? Hey, how's the music, by the way? Let me know about the music real quick. Music. Is someone in the clubhouse? Yeah, we good? Okay, cool. Okay, so our daily candle just moving on up, right? Just non-stop. Really, since the open, it looks like we gapped up here, and we just continue to push. We have not really turned around yet, one bit. So not exactly sure where price wants to go, but we are on the run here. So moving very, very bullish. Let's take a look at the 4-hour chart. 4-hour is also moving bullish. Again, here's our open of the daily, and we've just been non-stop, right? You had this strong bullish candle move up. You also had this celery play right here, and then price continued moving bullish there. So 4 hours on the run. Where are we going? Again, we really don't know. There's nothing to the left hand side for us to kind of target here, so we're just moving on up. We've just filled the wick there on that 4-hour candle, or on that 4-hour chart, I should say, and price is just moving, right? Just moving on up. So let's take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour is breaking out of the range, or at least attempting to, right? So you have a resistance here on the 1 hour. You also have support support sitting right here at 94, and it looks like we previously closed on this candle with no top wick, right? So no top wick on this candle would have been pretty decent if you had a top wick, but again, no top wick plus still being in this overall range. Just a lot of volume coming in, but you know, we're not really trading volume. We're not necessarily even trading direction. We're more so trading confirmation, right? So there was really no confirmation here. Number one, there was no wick. There was also no legitimate breakout there as well, so therefore we just stay put, right? So 1 hour moving up, 30 minutes should be moving up as well, 15 on the go here also. So again, if we're going to take buys here, we're most likely going to have to look for some sort of a pullback, right? Something coming down towards 07, right? Creating resistance and then being able to, you know, buy moving from there. So if we can get a little range to form, something that would look like this, like nice little pullback, so a couple of bearish candles, 1 or 2 bearish candles here that give us a little bit of a pullback, right, where you can kind of come down back into 07. If we can get some sort of a support sitting right here, right, then we can look to take the buys to fill that wick and, you know, pretty much clean up that range again, right? Something like this. So that's my thoughts here. If we're going to remain bullish for the most part here, we're going to probably wait for those buys. If we get an opportunity to take the sells, which we may or may not, we could possibly counter trend, but probably not. So yeah, most likely just looking for a pullback here now so we can take buys. The only reason I would get involved in the sells, right, is because we've never really had a closure. So we never really had a closure outside of this range yet, right? Plus you have no top wick on this daily candle. So within the next 5 minutes, right, you're going to get this 30-minute closure. So I think if we can possibly get on the one of the next 15-minute candles, something that looks relatively like that, right, then I would most likely be open for that sell to come back down into 07 and then take profits at 07. But if that candle doesn't print that way and the candle prints like this or just too strong as if the move already left, then I'll just sit tight, wait for the buys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's my game plan here as of right now today. We got nice clean range that pushed up, so can we get a retracement and then move in that clean range to continue moving higher? So that is the plan here. Again, I am open for the sells just due to the fact that, you know, this guy here excuse me, closed with no top wick, and again, plus we never closed above this area here. So it would be nice to get maybe even a 30-minute closure above here and then get that pullback. So yeah, we'll see if we can take advantage of a little bit of the counter trend or the counter move back down into 07 and then look for our buys maybe somewhere over here. So we'll see if we can get in on the way down. If not, possibly back on the way back up. And yeah, let's stick to that idea. I think the sells, yeah, the sells down in here, they're just probably too choppy, right? Very, very bullish right now. Everything is moving up, 4 hours moving up, so I'm not really too interested in any sells unless it's a very, very quick pullback to retest 07 today. So that is that's pretty much it. So buys above 07 here. We're gonna need a little bit of a onion play, not necessarily a breakout here, but an onion, and then we can potentially move back up. All right, cool. So buys above 46.07 look clean. We'll see where this candle wants to go. I mean, obviously the higher the better, right? If we can go up, that would be even better. So we have all that clean range to eventually come back into. So we'll see. But this looks pretty good, and we'll just wait on it at this point. Yeah, just wait on it. So no trades, a little bit of a no trade zone here. A little bit of a no trade zone. We'll see what we want to do at 07, but anything back above that, it looks pretty good to fill that wick. We come back up. I think it's a 150 pip range, so should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Cool. Yeah, Wiz B, how we feeling? Good to see you, man. What up, C Melly? What's poppin', boys? What's poppin'? Just gapped and just kept on moving. Yup. Yeah, C Melly, how we feeling? Happy Monday. We all got off to a good start. We all took a bunch of payouts, or at least a lot of us took payouts really early on this year, and now we're gonna work towards more of them. Yeah. See what we got. Let me see here. I was pre-New York, guys. Seen you guys had that closure, but no top wick. YouTube, how we feeling? Let me get the chat open here. Let's get the chat. Energy in the building. Let's go. Let's go. How we feeling? What up, Tyler? What's good, big dog? How you doing, man? All right. Let's see. Let me get the clubhouse up. Let me get... I'm back to 2 chats here. What a blessing. Thank you, God. All right. Thank you, Lord. The opportunity to impact and inspire and move individuals from all over the world to encourage them to be better, not just better traders, but better people, better thinkers, better doers. So grateful to have this platform. So grateful that God chose me to lead this group, and we're doing one heck of a job. The blessings keep pouring because we keep working with the right heart and the right mindset and following the laws, right? God made the laws, man didn't, therefore man can't destroy them. Yes sir, DJ Scratchers. YouTube chat, yo, it's open. It's open, the big M. How you guys doing, man? How's everyone and their families? Good to see you guys. I haven't seen some of you guys in a couple weeks. Definitely missed y'all. Had hundreds of messages on Instagram saying, yo, what's poppin', man? When you coming back? I say, yo. You don't remember how we left off? Super, let's see. Such a good webinar last night, or Saturday. Saturday. Such a great webinar we went over. Really talked about just having discipline, having patience, understanding that less is truly more, right? When it comes to these markets, everybody comes from their full-time job and they try and, the more they work, the more they make, and it's just, they come to realize that, you know what, it's really not that way here in trading. It's not just do more to make more, but it's to be strategic, to be precise in these markets, and to be a really, really good hunter. So a lot of people are learning that how you can make more money by doing less activity, which is, really what you want to get to, right? More time, more money. Anybody not want more time and more money? You might be in the wrong place. You might be in the wrong spot. Yeah, I think we're all here trying to work towards more time and more money, eh? What up, Dan? Yeah, stay steadfast. Yep. All right, let's take a look at ES here as well. Let's go through this pair here. Let's see what we got cooking. We've also been looking at YouTube. So we've also in the clubhouse have been looking at ES a lot. We've also been looking at silver a little bit. So there are 2 pairs that we're trying to see which one we really want to roll with. Moving forward. NQ is somewhat in that mix too, but let's look at ES here real quick. So daily's a little choppy, as you can see. It looks like we might be attempting to do somewhat of a fake out here, right? You had this resistance sitting here, you got support here. Your daily candles have been just ranging for a little bit, and price is coming back down. We broke the lows here on that previous daily as well, so we'll see what happens with this daily candle. 4 hours probably, yeah, moving down pretty heavily. So 4 hour did close below the range. You have an hour and a half left, right, on this current 4 hour candle. So I'm very curious to see what we do as we approach the highs here of the previous candle, right? We did close below, but we've been moving down for quite some time here. So do we run into this support and get a pullback, right? Excuse me, that may be what we look for here. So let's see what the 1 hour looks like as we come into that resistance level. So it looks like you have a resistance here on the 1 hour. You did close above, but you got to be careful here, right? That previous 4 hour high is sitting right there. So if you don't really break that high, there's a very low chance that you're going to move up there, and that 4 hour is going to keep moving down. But let's keep in mind that we are somewhat at a target tapped area here, right? So price could definitely begin to move up, and we could most certainly see like a fake out right here. But these wicks here are going to have a lot to do with that. So you see how we're rejecting now? So we really got to break that high. So if you're not paying attention to that and you're only looking at like a 1 hour time frame, you don't really see what's going on there, right? So that's what's taking place. I am open for buys if we can break that 4 hour high here. So let's take a look at the 30 minute. 30 minute, you also have the high sitting right here. You have a minor resistance as well right there. So let's take a look. 15. Yeah, I think like a 30-minute closure right above here will probably keep you safe. Yeah, because some people are going to get in here on the break of that high, which they're probably already in, and then you never know with this 4-hour candle, right? We may respect the highs, keep moving down to fill this 4-hour wick here and run into that support at 48. So yeah, let's see what happens here at 69.70. Wait on a closure here, and then we go from there. What I would like to see is if we are going to break that 4-hour high, right? It would be best if we can do it in this type of manner where you get a bearish closure and then a bullish closure, right? Because now what we have is we have a brand new support that's been formed, and we'd much rather take a buy off of support right here versus off a support way down here, right? So if you can get that bearish candle to close, now you got a little bit of structure forming up here. You can say, hey, we got brand new support, we got volume coming in, we got a closure above, we broke the 4-hour highs, now we can move up confidently, right, into that range there. So that'll be the better trade. If you guys want to take the buys here, I mean, you know, do your thing, but that would be the best trade in my opinion, the most confirmed trade, which is if you stick to confirmed trades all year like I have, you should have the best trading year of your life, right? So if you truly can stick to confirmations versus direction and ego and money and profit targets and all that stuff, you will have an incredible year in trading. But again, you know, will you do that? That's the question. Anyone could do it for a couple days or a couple weeks or a couple months, but can you stay steady? Can you stay steady 12 out of 12? You know, the test is on, right? The test is open. So now you know, we'll see where we fall at the end of this year. Who's ready for it? Yay. Best part about for you guys, it's an open book test. Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Open book test. Stay ready. He stays ready. All right, so that's ES. So let's wait. Potential buys above here. If we can get that support, that would be phenomenal. And then we got this range. I mean, ES doesn't have the best ranges, right? It's like a 35, 40 pip range, but you know, we'll see what happens here. The video is is the video blurry? Let me see my OBS settings. It should be good. Excellent connection I have currently. Which video? Like my actual video or the charts? Should be good, should be good. I don't see any issues on my end. All right, let's look at so I want to look at NQ here real quick. It should be the same deal as ES. Yeah, same stuff going on. Looks like you actually have the closure above though on NQ. Let's look at silver. Silver's a wild animal. It's very expensive to trade. I'm not sure if any of you guys have traded silver, but it's very expensive to trade, especially if you're going to trade on just like the what is it? Not the micro, the mini. Yeah, very, very expensive, like 25 a tick there. So, but it moves just like gold. As you can see, we gapped up. We're moving up here. 4 hour as well. Got that celery play playing out in the all-time highs. 1 hour is moving about its business with no lower wick, no breakout either. Just like on gold, you have these ranges here, right? Resistance at 84.54, support at 83.78. Let's take a look at the 30-minute. 30-minute looks just like gold. 15-minute looking good here too. So yeah, probably gonna need a pullback just like we're looking for on gold, and then we can, you know, maybe look for the buys. Quick breakdown. So it's very similar price action to gold. Very similar. Pablo, how we feeling, man? Good to see you guys. Yo, missed all you guys. I hope you and your families had a great new year and spent some time together, chilled out. What up, Sam, man? Good to see you, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Got Nightbot here. Yay. Oh. YOLO Trader in the house. Let's go. What up, YOLO Trader? What's good? What's good? Yeah, how'd you guys do over the week, last week? I think I took maybe 2 or 3 losses and about like 5 or 6 wins last week. Or, you know, last 2 weeks. haven't really traded much. Haven't traded much. We've been extremely patient, disciplined in the day-to-day. A lot of the moves too have happened like a little bit outside of the session times too. So the sessions themselves have been very choppy for the most part, especially in New York. So yeah, we'll see. I think after CPI we get CPI after really like Tuesday and Wednesday this week, the market should really start to look pretty good. Yeah. Wilson, how we feeling? Good to see you, man. Doing great. Thank you for asking. Doing fantastic. Shout out to Nightbot. What up, Vince? Good to see you, man. Damn, man. I haven't seen you guys in a while. Feels like it's been forever. Hi, good morning, Lele. Lele's here. It's a vibe. You want to say hi to everyone? Tell him something. Whatever you like. Anything on your mind. Anything on your mind.
Peekaboo, we're yonder.
Alright, peekaboo it is. Tell him, let's have a great year.
Let's have a great year.
Yay, yay. Little Mo. Little Mo. Little Mo, nobody knows nothing. Watch your mouth. Oh, snap. How was your sleep? Good? All right. Too funny. Peekaboo. I mean, come on. Ooh, nice job, Pablo. Nice job, bro. Short 9K. All right, 9K is 9K. We do it this year, man. Oh, we got another one. You want to say hi to? Kingman. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Say wave to him. Big waves. Say what's up. There you go. Big waves. See them all? See everyone in there? Alright, Kingman might be trading by the end of the year, actually. Yeah, who knows? We'll see. These kids are too funny, man. Too funny. We already got Kingman putting. My boy's dirty with it now. Dirty with it. He got here. I mean, this kid just picks up pretty much anything we show him. He just picks it up. Basketball, football, golf, anything. So I'll probably, probably teach him a little bit about the playbook here. You know, like maybe like 9 months. See what he can do with it. Get him a little funded account. You know, something to collect some data on. How's the little one? The little baby is very good. They're all doing so good, so amazing, super blessed. Little Axel, he's getting big. He's starting to become a lot more alert now, and yeah, he's starting to move his head around more, and yeah, he's getting there. He's getting there. You know how that infant stage is. It's wild. Oh yes, let me announce this session. Hey, if you don't know the New York session's live, then are you even trading? If it's like 8:30 a.m. Eastern and you don't know it's live, do you even day trade? No, that's my fault though. I should have put that out. I should have put it out. Kingman running it, yeah, man. Yup. Hero of the day, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, so no bottom wicks here or anything like that. We'll keep an eye on this 30-minute candle. See how we close up in about 18 minutes. 15-minute candle is going to close here too, so possible opportunities here as well, but we got to wait for that closure. 30 closure I think would be much better here at 9 a.m. So we'll see. We'll also get a 1 hour close at that point. Yeah. Am I in gold right now? I'm in gold right now. Right now, I'm in gold. What up, SimZ? The Titan is here. Oh, the Vikings here. What up? What up, Magnus? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How's my dad? My dad's doing great. Thanks for asking. Yup, moving along. Got a good mindset, good mentality. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see about this 30-minute candle here. It would be really nice if we can break the low here on the 15. Break that low and then close, you know, like don't drive, but just wait on the 30-minute. We got like a 30-minute inverted celery / 30-minute fade. And we could possibly look to, let me draw it out. Look, if it could look something like this at the end of this 15 minutes, like that right there, where you actually have a little bit of a lower wick closure like that, then what we can look to do is anticipate the potential fade here, right? Coming back into 07. I really don't see price going down into, back down into 94, but I might be wrong. You know, price may do that, but I'm certainly going to grab partials at 07. Right, it can definitely come back into 94, but on this type of trade here, partials at 07, and then just let it run until, you know, 94 or something. Yeah. Another baby this year? We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we get a sister for Aleo. You never know. You just never know. Very true. Did I buy the Lambo? I did not buy the Lambo. No, that's just a Lambo I was using. But I am currently looking at this SVJ. Like I had to do a little dream building. So some of you guys, I lost my Porsche keys. So I had to order keys and all that, and I wanted to drive. You know, obviously, once you get to the supercar level, it's like you can't do anything without a supercar, right? So I'm like, all right, I need to find another car to use for a couple days or whatever it was. So yeah, I ended up getting that Lambo. It was sick, black on black, just murdered out. The exhaust was insane on that thing. But I really needed it to dream build, right? To go in there and dream build and get the vision, and never really ripped around a Lamborghini like that. And man, I'm ready. You might see an SVJ coming sometime down the road. Yeah. That's one of those things where you like, I'll give up the Porsche. I'll give up everything. Here you go, take it. Yeah, that thing was fantastic. It was super fun to drive, an incredible experience. It's always good to touch your dreams, to sit in them, to, you know, experience them. And yeah, that was such a phenomenal experience for me, and, you know, not only me, but got to be able to, you know, let some of our guys take rides in it and even drive it and bring their kids in it, and it was just awesome. So it was a great experience, and yeah, we'll bring it home soon. Yeah, I got a new goal. Let's just say that. But it's not the big goal, you know. It's not the big goal. So we got other priorities, other things that we got to get done, but we get it all done. We'll find time to get it all done. All right, Goldie trying to move back up. This 15-minute candle is very confused here. We closed bullish. There's really no buys for me at this point. I'm probably going to need that pullback that we talked about. So, yeah, I'll just wait on that. But what's really nice, too, here now is, like, if we get this 30-minute candle to actually close bearish, then what that would be is that would mean that the 15-minute here will close below the range. Right, so we'll actually get a closure below that range right there, and then again we have all that clean traffic to the left. Again, we have, you know, all the way down to 94, but 07 will probably be partials for me, and then yeah, move about it like that. So yeah. It's not like I'm like looking up Lamborghinis like right now or anything. I mean, check my YouTube history. Yo, Futures Lore, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Happy New Year, big dog. Futures Light. I don't think I've ever heard of them. I don't think I've ever heard of them. Yeah, we'll have TT discount codes for like 3 or 4 more prop firms throughout the next over the course of the month or so. Project X, I think on all firms you can use it until I believe February. Yeah, February, sometime in February. Yeah, I'm gonna miss Project X. You can still use it on Top Step, but again, that's it, just Top Step, and that's all. Yeah, February 4th, Rich says. Do I still have accounts with Top Step? Yeah. I'm basically 1 day or at least like 3 G's away from having 5 XFAs. Yeah, I'm basically just getting back up and running now. So like, been trading this account here for the most part, over like the last couple weeks or whatever. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. And yeah, I'm gonna start trading a live cash account too come February as well. Once the markets start heating back up, I'll trade some live capital also. I have a travel ban. Oh no. That is true. Bro, it took like 2 weeks to order it took like 2 weeks to get the key. Luckily I got my Porsche guy. He's going to actually pull up. Otherwise I would have to bring the car all the way to Porsche, put it on a trailer. I'm like, I do not want to do that. Don't want to do that. Alright, you guys will see Johnny Gems shortly. He should be here. We've been playing some pickleball. We've been playing a lot of golf. We've also been playing pickleball. Yeah, we just got into that over the break. I know a lot of you guys have been on pickleball. You guys have been on it, but we just popped on it now and we've been playing and it's been fun. It's a good game. It's a good game. Will I use Tradeovate? I will use Tradeovate. I also looked up, I've been using this other broker. It's called Plus 500. It's another futures broker. So I've been testing that out. I don't know how much I like it, but we'll see. I'm either them or Tradeovate, or there's another broker that I still haven't tried out and used yet that I heard was pretty good. So I'll try and use a few brokers between now and like mid-February, and then pick a good one, and then we're gonna, or at least I'm gonna start building and compounding an account throughout the year. Yeah, we did really good on the live account last year. Made well over 6 figures. 1 month even pulled out almost 70 G's last year, if you guys remember. So the live accounts are extremely powerful, like extremely powerful. So basically what you've been learning, how to compound, how to build, how to flip accounts realistically on prop firms. Once you begin to put your own live capital in, if you trade a very similar way, which we typically do, you're going to notice that you've become a pretty good trader at, I don't want to say because it sounds like really tacky, but like flipping accounts, right? Like I mean, think about what you do. You have $2,500 to lose, and you have to make 3K on most of these accounts, right? Or something like that. So ultimately, you're flipping you're taking a $2,500 account and turning it into $3,000, right? So you're ultimately flipping that account and some. So when you get onto your live account, you'll start to notice that you're trading in that manner, and it's incredible. It's incredible. So yeah, live accounts will definitely be in the mix here this year for sure. My goodness, Goldie. Going, gone. Is Top 1 Trader good for payouts? Top 1 Trader is, yeah, I mean, any Top 1 Trader or Top 1 Futures is always going to pay you. Like if you qualify for a payout, they're always going to pay you. Yeah. Just be careful with Top 1 Trader, because, and that's the forex one, because they They, I believe, have a 5-minute rule, or did someone say they took that off? I don't know. I think they might have took it off, but yeah. Just watch out with the forex one, because they have a rule that you have to hold trades at, to like a certain time. I forget what it is, but it used to be 5 minutes, and I never really liked that. ES celery. ES has to close above on that. Yeah, you see, you got to close above here on the 30-minute time frame. You see how we keep rejecting here on the 15? So again, a lot of buyers are in just simply off the fact that there was like a, you know, closure above here, but not really paying attention to what's going on right above there, right? And the fact that, like, if you get a new support now, that'll be so much better. So much better. Meaning, like, if that candle closes bearish and then you get a bullish candle closure above, now you're golden, because now you're breaking the highs again. You got a new hourly candle. You got volume coming in. So I'd much rather take a swing at that. How much do you risk per trade on a 150k account? I don't have a 150k account, so I wouldn't be too sure. But I mean, again, guys, it all depends on the trade. You know, the trade itself. I like to keep, you know, like on a, let's just say on a 100k, or even on a 50, let's say on a 100k, I would go probably like 2, 4, 6. Meaning, if there's a decent trade ahead of me, but I'm not that confident, I'll either not take it. Right? That's all. By the way, you could also, did you guys know that? Did you guys know that if there's a trade that you're not that confident in, you don't have to take it? Yeah, newsflash, right? Think about that this year. Think about that this year. So if I'm not that confident, I'll either not take it, or I'll go to like 2 contracts, right? And kind of like keep that as my size, because I know I'm not that confident, and you know, the trade can go either way. Maybe all the confirmations aren't there, blah, 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 right? Maybe there's conditions, rough markets, choppy markets. But if it's like a normal good trade where it's just like, hey, this looks great, A plus setup, playbook trade, I'll go like 4 contracts. If it's like a trade that has a lot more confirmation to it, I feel good about it, there's high volume, everything is correlating, all the boxes are being checked, then I'll go like 6. So yeah, maybe with 150, go like 3, 6, 9, something like that. 50k, go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I like that. 50k, 1, 2, 3. 100k, 2, 4, 6. 150k, 3, 6, 9. Easy. Now you have to be okay with whatever. So as long as you're okay with that money fluctuating, because everyone likes the big size when it's in profits, right? But then when it goes into drawdown, it's not so much fun. So you also have to, you know, make sure that not only your account is at that level, but your mental stability is at that level also. Otherwise, you get into that trade, and whether you're winning or losing the trade, you will quake and get out of that trade early, right? Because if you're up really big in 2 or 3, 4 or 5 pips, you're going to want to get out of that trade, because you're not going to want that thing to go back into drawdown, right? So you'll never be able to trade, perform the trade to its best if you're oversized, because then your emotions are just going to come into play, and you're going to want to close that trade early, whether you're in profits or in drawdown. So just keep that in mind too. Make sure not only the size lines up with your account, like account size, but also your risk appetite. What up, Green? There he is. It's pop. See, Melly's here, Green's here, yeah, the Jomo, yeah, that's right. Top 1 forex is sketchy. Yeah, I never, ever since they had that 5-minute rule, I never returned. Never returned. How does one get a Bugatti level under age 35? It's like 6 million just for one car. Yeah, but you know, there's people out there that make like 6 million a day, even an hour. So you just got to make more money. You know, you got to do something that makes you a lot of money. And that's not even a lot of money, right? Again, it just depends on who you're asking. Because if the guy who makes 6 million a day, I mean, if he hears that, it's going to be like, dude, I make that in a day. What do you mean, how? Go to my Instagram. Understand why. Once you understand why, the how's irrelevant. Everything else will come to you. What up, Dan? How you doing, man? The journal provided has 2023 and 2024. Can we get 2025? Unfortunately, not. I didn't put all that data in that journal. That data is on my TradeZella. Maybe somehow I could try and share that with you though. Yeah, all of 2025's data is in my TradeZella. It's not on that journal, that spreadsheet. Yeah, on your 150k Express, yeah, the Express I think they limit you to like 3 or 4. So with the Express accounts, you got to earn your size anyway. Yeah. When trading at the all-time highs, do you prefer to wait for 30-minute confirmations over the 15 when taking counter trend trades? Not necessarily, because sometimes the 30-minute is too late or too obvious to where like the move had already kind of played out in the 15. So I do like getting either sneaky quick entries or like double confirmed entries, meaning like if we can get an entry sitting here, right? So let's say like next candle closes like this, right? Boom. What's up? Hold on one sec. So let's say that candle closes like that, right? If we can get an entry here, which is the early impulse entry that no one's really looking at, then we could take something like that, right? Down into that support. But if you get that closure that closes like this now, right? Now that'll be like a strong 30-minute closure there. So, but that's too late and it already made its move here, right? So if you kind of look at it, you really don't want that trade. So if we can get that, that would be great. Or the extra confirmed entry, which would be more so this guy right here. So you get a bullish closure. We don't take the buys, right? We just wait for that candle to close, that next candle to close. And then this would be like that extra confirmed trade right there, and then we can kind of, I mean, obviously this is here now, so I'm not sure how well that would work, but let's just pretend that's not there, right? And it just looks like that. Then that's where I would take that next entry. So very rarely these days will you catch me taking the onion. Not like I won't take onions, but I'm talking about in this scenario, right? Because a lot of times that candle here, you'll boop, break the low, go up, break the highs, do all that funky stuff. And then and even this candle might wick up too, right? So you got to be careful if you're entering sells down there, because usually this is the little liquidity grab. All the liquidity is grabbed up here, right? And then the candle closes below, and that's when the second move happens. So this is major information here. Like this will make you and save you so much money. Entry number 1 up there, right? Off that fade. Entry number 2 right here off that second breakout. This entry is not, from my experience and my data at this point, that entry is no bueno. That does not produce fruit. It does not produce money in most cases. Usually that's where like you'll get wicked in, get faked out, and then price will end up moving in your direction a candle or two later. Everyone understand that? If you have questions on that, let me know. These are the secret gems of the playbook. These are the details, the true nuances of it all. Yeah, that'll make you a lot of money this year. Also save you a lot. And then sometimes, by the way, sometimes you're not going to be able to get those entries, right? So sometimes you won't be able to get this entry here. Sometimes you may not even be able to get that second entry, because what'll happen is, let's bring that back real quick. What'll happen is this candle here will just end up driving, right? This guy right here. Boom. So as you're waiting on that closure, all of a sudden that candle will drive, and that's okay. Remember, that's okay. Again, because we're not really trading volume or movement. We're trading confirmation. We're not even necessarily trading direction. We're trading confirmation, right? So everything's got to be confirmed before the trade is put on, and then that'll keep you very, very safe and extremely profitable this year. What am I using to draw the candles? I use Zoom to draw those candles. Yeah, so it's 9 a.m. here. So let's see where price wants to go now. We don't have much of a fade or any sort of a closure. We definitely don't want to take a sell here, right? I mean, this candle could easily make a lower wick and just continue driving bullish. So let's just wait. Life be lifing. Life is life, that's for sure. Millionaire mind. As long as we got that millionaire mind, though, it's good that life be lifing. Did you guys hear my kids just now going crazy? Listen, I'm trying to color right now, kids. Okay, we got the closure on ES2, I believe. So now we just need a bullish closure back above. So if we get a bullish closure now above this range here, that actually looks pretty good. Yeah, maybe during 9:30, high volume time. Something like that would be great. It's a zoom tool. Yep, that's right. It's a zoom tool. Is it possible to get those from TradeZella? It might be. It might be. Yeah, maybe some. Does anyone know how to make the TradeZella public at all? Boom, 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 boom. Yes, if anyone knows, we could check it out. Yeah, I'll look into it too. All right, there goes Goldie. There goes our little melt back to 07. So we'll wait on 07 here, see what we do, and then maybe we form new support for 9:30. Is that just for all-time highs? Yeah, that's usually for like all-time highs when gold's rallying, when you got a lot of like rally going on. Yeah, and then the opposite would be true for like if it was a bearish rally or bearish targets, same deal. Yeah, because you got to think about it, like everyone's trying to call the top or bottom after a rally, right? So usually like when gold is rallying, you know, if this candle closes bearish, how many people are going to take sells now? Right, so most likely that move already happened through here, and now this move comes down, right? We liquidate all the buyers go out, and then as this candle closes, would close bearish, right? Then more sellers would get involved, right? So once the sellers get involved here with that little push down, boom, and then we close bullish, right? You may create support to move back up because now all the buyers are out from here, right? With that push, plus all the sellers are out because of that move right there, and then you end up, let's say, closing bullish on this candle, and then usually that's now the liquidity is snatched, the support is in place, right? This move up here is going to wipe out all the sellers that got activated down here. So that's kind of how liquidity plays a role in this environment that we're looking at right here on gold specifically right now. Completed the course. Let's go. 3 onions today. One from Asian, London, and pre-New York. Hey, yo. Onions on onions. Let's get it. 4-hour bias is bullish. Correct. That's why I'm waiting for the buys. Yeah, so let me tell you guys, if you guys just arrived here, basically what I'm waiting for, it would be really just a retest of 07, you know, something like that, where we can maybe look for support to keep moving up with that bullish candle, that bullish 4-hour candle. So maybe something like that, and then we look for these buys sitting, you know, on this candle here. Yeah, we got a few minutes. If we can get like the 9:15 candle to close, you know, close up, and then 9:30 comes around and the setup plays out, we'll be good. We be good. If I feel the need to get a job due to trading, leaves me so much free time, and I feel useless throughout the day. What do you think? Welcome to entrepreneurship. Guess what? That's why you got free. Go do what I do. Go buy a basketball and just dribble around in your driveway for a little bit. Or guess what? Maybe you can pick up and read a book. Or maybe because you'll be profitable at trading, you can go look for people to help. Or you can go work out or go to the gym or take your girlfriend on a date or your wife or husband or whatever you're into, right? And you could just live life. You know, you don't need to be at the office all day to feel productive. See, this is the land of the living, right? This is what it feels like on the other side, to where you no longer have to be confined for 8, 9, 10 hours a day at a job. You now get to do whatever you want. So if you're productive during the day, right, in the morning during your session or whatever it is that you need to be, right, and you get your win or loss, you take your good trade, now you can do whatever you want all day. The problem is most of y'all don't understand that. So what do? You stay right here and you overtrade, and then you over risk, and then you blow your accounts, and you never make it to the profitable stage because you don't know how to just chill, right? You don't know how the world works on this side. So you get your money, you get your bag, and you do whatever the heck you want for the rest of your day. Trust me. Do you know that's a possibility? I promise you, it's real. I've been doing that for the last 5 years. I haven't had a job in over 5 years, gang. Sometimes I get so bored. I got so bored this past year, I just went and bought a basketball and started dribbling. Next thing you know, I was performing like Allen Iverson on my driveway. I was crossing up Kingston, crossing up Maverick. I even see my neighbor. I was like, "You want some of this too?" So yeah, you just do whatever you want. I mean, we've been playing pickleball, we've been playing golf, there's trust me, there's a lot of things to do. Yeah, trust me. Freedom, baby. Freedom. Yeah. You don't always need to be working. But you know, it is a good point to bring up, because a lot of people struggle with that early on as they become entrepreneurs, especially when it comes to day trading. Because I've been an entrepreneur also in different industries, and I've also worked like 10-hour days, right? So it's not like, so trading just has this like uniqueness to it, to where you can get in and out of the markets as you see us do, like every day, right? And not every day are you going to be a winner. Not every day are you going to make money. By the way, that's entrepreneurship as well, right? Business owners don't necessarily make money every single day, but they, you know, as long as their business is profitable over time, it's a profitable business. So you just have to get used to that way of life, right? You just got to get in the flow of that way. And it's very difficult transition when we've been programmed by government facilities. I mean, schools. Did I say government training facilities? I meant to say schools, public schools. You know, when we've been trained by them, right, to do everything according by the book, by the minute, by the hour, right? Raise your hand, ask for permission, do this, do that. You know, when we've done that, we've been so ingrained with this way of thinking and way of living that we don't necessarily understand how someone could just do whatever they want all day, right? But again, it's not necessarily how much money you make, but how you make the money. So with trading, the way you make the money is extremely unique, because I can come in, I could trade London session, I can make $2,000, and that's I could be done by 4 o'clock in the morning, right before the sun even rises. And we've done that many times last year, the year before that, right? How many of you guys remember the famous hashtag what now? Like, what do we do now? Like, we just made 2 G's. The sun isn't even up, right? What do we really do now? So it's a weird thing, right? But you will get used to it. You will begin to fill up your time. You know, right now you may not understand because you may not have extra money to go golf or to go play freaking Nerf gun wars. And, you know, imagine grown adults. We'd be coming up with the Nerf guns, like, just lighting you up. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you just do whatever you want all day, and you got the money to do it and the time to do it. So it's a blessing. So I'm praying that for you, and yeah, I'm praying that for all y'all, because freedom is so worth it. If you knew how good it felt to be free, you do exactly what needs to be done. You wouldn't waste any time. Cut the grass, water the plants, do whatever you got. Sheesh, I don't know. Get into gardening. I don't know. Do whatever you like. Greetings from Kenya. Trying very hard to supplement my income this year. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Don't try too hard. Don't try too hard. Just let it flow to you. Just accept the fact that you've replaced it. It's already done. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Go to the gym, wash your car, enjoy your fam. Think, yeah, you know, you could actually think. Ain't that special? When you don't have your boss right on the back of your neck, you know, looking for things that have to be done and all this crazy stuff, you know, you could actually just sit there and think. Yeah, like you could like just stare at the doorknob for a whole hour and it wouldn't even matter, and you'd probably come up with some very, very good thoughts. I actually do that from time to time. Join a cooking class. Yeah, whatever you want to do, man. Quitting my job this year, let's get it. You could do it. You could do it. If God placed it in your heart, then you can do it. The only person that'll hold you back is you. Not another man, not the system, not the matrix. You already know how to glitch it. It's only going to be you. It's on you, baby. It's on you. What up, C. Melly? How you doing? Johnny Gems, how we feeling, big dog?
Yo, what's poppin', my brother?
The boys are back. We're on YouTube today.
We here.
Yeah.
Let's go, YouTube.
Yes,
What up,
sir.
YouTube? What up, chat? How y'all feeling? Good to see y'all. Nick, how you doing, brother?
Incredible.
Let's get it.
Fantastic. Starting back on YouTube. I mean, how could you not be doing incredible?
For sure, bro. Feels good, man. Especially when you're disciplined too, man. Another day to be disciplined here.
Facts,
What will the markets
facts.
reward? The markets will reward discipline. The markets don't even reward your edge necessarily. It rewards your discipline. So
Yeah,
time
you're
be disciplined
disciplined to it. Yup.
Yep, you're disciplined to it.
Yeah, believe it or not, the market doesn't even reward the edge itself, because you have to have discipline to stick to it, right? So if you won't make money if you follow the edge and do some other edge too that may not be that much of an edge, but more like a round circle or something, So you really
Right.
got to have edge, and you got to be disciplined to it every trade. You can get away with 5 or 6 trades that you kind of slack off with throughout the year. But for the most part, you should be on your game.
Yep.
All right, 15 minute. We might get a fake out here. We might get a closure back above, but one thing we are looking for is support. So right on time here. If this next 15-minute candle can close bullish, that'll lead us right into 9:30. And then if we can get 9:15 to close just like that, then we can take these buys here at 9:30 to move back up and fill that range there. What do you think?
Got the same exact plan, brother.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
Magnus, how are ya?
Hey, how are you?
The Vikings here.
What up?
Agnes.
poppin'?
What's
How you
up,
doing?
Mike? Yes. What's up, Nick?
What up, brother?
Gucci.
How you done?
How you doing?
How was the
Lovely.
weekend?
Gold pulling back here.
Fine,
yeah,
It
man.
was
Nice.
fire, man. Yes, sir. How was your weekend?
Amazing,
Thanks, bro.
brother. Amazing.
You played pickleball?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, bro.
We might have to run that back today, Nick. I don't know.
Bro,
I'm down.
come
I'm
on.
so down.
I'm down too, bro. Let's
Later
run
on
it.
Bro,
today,
I'll
I'm
be
with
so down too.
Hell yeah. It's not golf day, so we're lit.
Yeah, no golf today, but pickle.
Jim and pickles. Hell yeah.
Rafi, what's spot? One thing I ain't playing is ping pong. Not with this dude.
Yeah.
We got
Not
the
with
whole
Rafi, bro.
squad in the building
Nah,
tonight. Damn.
he's phenomenal.
What up,
guy.
Rafi? Let's get you boys up on YouTube here.
How we
Hold on one
doing?
sec.
How we feeling?
Rafi, what up, brother?
Incredible, brother. Incredible.
Love
How
to
you
hear,
doing?
bro. How are my YouTubers doing? Good
Let me
morning.
get you-
Good morning, Clubhouse.
I
Yo,
forgot.
Squad's
it's
with
good
us.
to be back, bro.
I low key forgot how to stream and share all you guys. And hold on one sec. There we go.
Same, bro. What's an onion play?
All right,
Bro,
there
that
we go.
webinar this weekend, though.
Yay!
Mm. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
That was so good.
man.
So
That's
good.
gas.
All right, ladies and
Good
gentlemen.
session this morning, pre New York, Johnny. We got great questions.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
really
brother.
good questions, bro.
Facts, bro. Hell yeah. Great pre-New York stream, man. For sure.
Was it a
today.
good one?
Funny thing is, closure on top wick and he just juiced.
Ah, I
I
seen
know,
that.
man.
Yeah, I seen that.
It's like we got such a good read, such a good edge, but we have even better discipline to not take a trade, even though we understand it, but certain things don't align.
The boys are back. The boys are back. Go. Hey, we're back on YouTube today, man. Hey, y'all gotta wake up. Stand up, shake it out a little. We need you guys up and rolling, man. I think everyone's a little quiet here today. Everyone's a little quiet. Shake the cobwebs off, Get a little dance going. Everybody, loosen up a little bit. You guys are acting like grown-ups.
I know they gon' leave. Word they
Y'all acting like grown-ups.
You acting like grown-ups.
Hey,
All right.
Got you
Yeah, the
dancing
boys
like
are dancing.
music video. Hey,
Yeah. All right. Back to work.
Alright, back to seriousness.
hey,
bro.
yo, I want to
No
smoke
more,
a
no
pickle, Wilkie.
No,
Bring
back
it
to
on,
work.
bro.
Pickleball, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Man, that's funny.
I love pickleball, bro. It's so fun.
It's
Yo,
so
pickle
fun,
is
bro.
no. Yeah, I slept
yeah,
on
bro.
pickle for a little bit, but it's pretty damn fun.
Bro,
That's
if
all.
anyone
And you
ever
like-
thinking about playing ping pong with Rafi, please don't. You're getting smoked.
We'll play. We'll have a good time. We'll have
Nah,
a good time.
I want all the smoke, Rafi.
It's a very good time, but you definitely get smoked.
But look, if you like pickleball, bro, once we do paddle.
Oh, paddle is so good, bro. I do it all the time here.
Paddle.
Yeah,
It's
paddle,
so fun,
bro. There's a lot of that in Bali, bro. It's so good.
Little
It's
paddle.
It's like paddle ball. It's like a different. It's like a mixture of pickleball and tennis.
I love it. It's so
In a
fun.
way.
It's basically just pickleball,
Paddle.
but with just
Yeah.
another bat. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, so good.
It's so fun.
We'll be playing wiffle ball, John.
Dude, I'm down today.
I say we
You
run
ask
that pickle.
question now. You're gonna get me. You're
I
gonna
know.
trigger my FOMO.
Rafi's
Right.
gonna have to
I'm
fly
getting
back
FOMO
out here.
too.
Rafi and Magus, we need you boys.
Bro. Bro.
Bro, Nick,
Oh my goodness.
brother Joe, bro. I feel like he was pitching in some sort of World Classic.
Nah,
bro. He
he's
was
on
throwing
some. Yeah, he's on the next
anything
level.
It was
and
locked in.
everything, and he was just throwing
Literally.
heat, bro.
Yes. Bro.
He's on the next
Yeah.
level when it comes to wiffle ball.
That was
Correct.
intense. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be just a, fun pickleball. Nah, bro, that was like intense.
That's
Dude, we
hilarious.
treated that like Game 7 of the World Series, bro. For real.
Literally,
Game.
Magnus went deep, bro.
I know.
Bro, for real.
I know.
Bas-
Magnus
we
went
basically
deep.
treat every game we play like it's like the game 7 of the final championship round. I don't know why. We're very competitive. Very competitive.
Yeah, I think it's the nature because I feel like once you're in, like for me, bro, I was doing all my routines like I was playing a real game.
Literally, bro. Same.
I got
Rafi,
some.
we were serious, bro. Like, you know?
Yeah, and I didn't mean it. It's just like you just get in the zone, you know. It just
Like, I was
happens.
really trying to hit a bomb off you. And you were really trying to strike me out, bro.
Yeah.
If you're gonna play, you might as well play.
Yep.
Exactly. If you're gonna do it, commit to it.
Exactly, bro.
Exactly, yeah. I agree.
Yeah, man.
9:30 onion juice box. Yeet. I got
Yes,
a
sir.
feeling. What's up, Norbin?
Norbin, what's up?
Valentine's things. Hold on, what? Oh, what's up with? Oh, you know how it is. You know how the Matrix goes, man. All the Valentine stuff is set up. I mean, they gotta move the herd, right? They gotta move the sheep from one stable to another. So they go from Thanksgiving to Black Friday to Christmas, and they move us into Valentine's Day, and you know they just push us where they want to. So that's how that goes. Big marketing scam. Yeah.
Yeah, right, bro.
Easter eggs are in shops. Oh snap.
Oh, goodness.
Yep. So now you guys know
That
what
was
products to sell on your e-commerce stores, right? For this season. Come on, man. You just gotta use your brain. That's all. Just use your mind. Easy peasy. Just
Yeah,
move with the elite.
It's true.
There's a good saying: follow the money. Yo, Wiz B. Wiz Bita. Wiz Buddha was actually, I think the top 3. Yeah, there was some good
Buddha.
ping pong players. There was.
I'm
All right, we
so
got
tight,
9
though.
minutes here. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get some water real quick. BRB.
9:30 sitting up pretty good.
Yes, sir. It is, man.
Sheesh.
That's how we want it. Looking good. A little more
we're
patience.
looking good here, bro.
Yep. Yes, sir. We take the same types of setups. We also take them at the same times as well every day. So 9:30 definitely
Literally.
one of those times.
It's the cheat code.
Yup. Yo, they looked at. I was listening to a podcast, and it was like a owner of a hedge fund or speaking. He was looking at the data from his traders, and the data from his traders showed that pretty much all the professional and successful traders, the profitable ones, all took the same setups every time at the same exact times of the day every time. And I just love that because it fits perfectly with what we're doing here. You know, we look for the same exact setups at the same exact times throughout these hours, you know, just doing what the professionals do. So good takeaway I took from that podcast this weekend.
Yes, sir. Follow the data.
Yes.
I love it.
The data.
Studying 8-figure traders.
And 8-figure trader coaches, you know, there's something you can learn so much from the coach of the 8-figure traders. Like, that's why I love studying guys like Mike Bellafiore and them, because they know what's up. I mean, they've coached so many traders, so many successful traders, so many not successful traders. I mean, just in general in life, gang. I mean, believe it or not, I don't think I've really touched on this too much, but I've studied poor people. Like, I've truly studied the poor people and the rich, not just the rich people, but the poor people as well. And I've learned a significant amount from the poor people, right? From the average and mediocre individual. So there's things you can learn. And that's why in the elite program, we talk about the losing trader mindset as well a lot. Because if you know the losing way to do it, then you can really begin to focus on the winning way. And then while you're focused on the winning way, you'll avoid the loser way, right? The studying losers, and I don't mean to say it like that, right? But studying like average people allows you to be warned, right? It gives you the warning signs to what life could be like if you do certain things, and how that could lead you down a, average path, right? So it's very important to study not just rich people, but poor people, right? And not just profitable traders, but unprofitable traders as well. So you can see their habits, you can see their sloppiness, the way they move, and okay, let me not do that. And if I ever do that, let it be a warning to stop that immediately, right? Because that's not what winning traders do. So yeah, you got to study both sides of it. Will teach you, things that you need to know.
Literally, I love that. Yeah, it's like what to do, what not to do. You can learn something from everything, basically, and from everyone.
100%. I learned a lot studying poor people and average people. Luckily, I had a front row seat, because everyone I grew up, with or around was typically average, right? So good people, but just average people. So you can learn things from both worlds. And one thing I picked up, if you guys want to know, is again, what can we call them? We're not calling them losers. We're gonna call them
amateurs.
Poor people. No, I mean that doesn't sound good either.
All right, poor
average people. Okay, average people. Here's what I noticed: they think short term. They always blame people, right? So they always blame people, the system, the circumstance. They're very big blamers, right? So they think short term. They always blame people. They always avoid taking responsibility, right? That also runs along with complaining. And they always react. So very rarely do they have a plan. They always have a reaction, right? Successful people are the complete opposite. They think long term. They think in not just in days and weeks and months. These guys think in decades, right? These guys, when something happens, they take ownership. They don't blame the system or blame another person. They don't criticize. They don't condemn. They very rarely complain. One thing I noticed about poor people is they spend money once they get it. Rich people, they delay that. They hold on to that. They invest it. They make their investment buy their stuff, right? So they delay. It's called delayed gratification. And again, of course, instead of excuses, they build the systems, right? They have systems that govern their life and their success. And that, again, keeps them away from being average and falling back into conformity. So there's so much to learn, right, from both individuals. Both of them show you a path, literally. One shows you a path to destruction. The other shows you a path to potentially everything you want out of life. And it's going to be up to you to decide which one you're going to follow. So who you learning from every day? Yeah, who you learning from? And who will you become by listening to them? Those are two questions. Those are two very important questions to ask yourself. Who are you learning from every day? And more importantly, who are you becoming by listening to them? Yep. Be careful.
Yeah, bro. All right.
Choose wisely.
It's not just what you eat, but what you listen to and what you watch.
It's everything.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, 100%.
So true.
Yeah, that's why I left. Grew 10 times more. There you go. Yeah, Steven, proud of you, bro. I can't wait to link up soon and we can have a good conversation. But yeah, absolutely, man. 100%. Imagine if you would have stayed back. Where could you have been, right? Where could life be right now? Could life even be right now, right? If you just stayed where you were and didn't decide to, you know, move along and, you know, start to get some better mentorship. Hell yeah. 9:30 creeping. Yeah, but look at this candle creeping too.
Alrighty.
That was
sheesh.
getting ready to set up perfectly there.
Straight back down.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be poor. I know, but unfortunately 90% of people are. You know? So no one wants to be, but 90% are. And I learned that you are in life exactly where you want to be, believe it or not. And I would say the same thing. Man, screw you, bro. I'm not where I want to be up there on stage. And the speaker would say, but do you really? If we followed you around with a camera for a week and a half, would your actions say that you want to be here? That slapped the daylights out of me. He said, really? So if I followed you around with a hidden camera for the next 2 weeks, your actions every single day will show that you truly want to be up here? And I was like, damn, because I knew I was slacking on doing what I was supposed to be doing, right? Because if I wasn't, then I would be where I wanted to be, right? So that's my question to y'all. If we followed you around, if we set a hidden camera right there at your desk, right, would you line up with the 8-figure trader day after day after day after day after day? Just pretend that that's the case. Pretend that you got some sort of management watching you. You know, it works at your job. Just trick your brain to, you know, get it to work here. All right, 1 minute. Anything could happen here. We could still come back up.
Damn. Goldie Wild.
And if not, then we just, you know, we wait again. We have to wait for something like this.
Yep. I don't have a problem waiting because I get paid to wait, bro. So it's all good.
Oh yeah, same. No problem.
And traders, that's what we need to tell ourselves every day. I don't have a problem waiting because I get paid to wait. Tell yourself that every time. Anytime you get impatient, anything like that. No, you love waiting because that's how you get paid.
Yep.
Anytime I was screwed in trading, anytime I had a bad day in trading or bad day in the P&L was always because of my impatience, honestly.
So true.
Patience is everything. Patience will save you from an unnecessary loss or even a blown account, and that's one moment of patience. So.
Yep. ES buys. Yeah. If we can get that closure, let's take a look here at ES. We got 9:30 here. We got no closure. Yeah, no closure yet. So we might move up, but we still didn't get that closure. All right, ES moving up. Let's take a look at gold. Gold closing at support. So yeah, we gotta wait on gold here. Gonna have to wait on this. Yeah, potentially close back above. Or if we don't close above, then we can stay bearish. You know, we can remain bearish here as that 4-hour candle comes to a close here in 30 minutes. So we're gonna get a 4-hour closure here. And if the candle does close bearish, right, then we can look for some sort of like resistance to form somewhere up here. So you get like resistance back up here, maybe even like a fake out or something. Get this candle to close bullish, the next one to move up, create that 4-hour top wick, right? Maybe get a fake out, something like that, and then we can move with that new bearish candle, right? That 4-hour bearish candle. So yeah, we'll see. We see. Yes, probably going to be gone there. So you broke the 4-hour highs, so that should do it. But we never got the closure that we were looking for, so. But we got the actual like candle, you know, the whole concept of it all, right? Little support here, and then the move up. Look at that, tap target, perfect. 69.80. I prefer Oreos. Oreos.
Definitely green. Come on.
How do we get to Oreos?
That's green.
Green was talking about Magnus's Danish cookies and said Oreos are better.
Bro. Wait, what did he say?
He said he got some of your Danish cookies, but he likes Oreos better.
Damn, bro.
Bro, I never got to
Really?
try your little.
Oh my goodness, bro. I'll bring you a pack when we meet up again.
Sheesh.
Unfortunately,
I totally
Oreos,
forgot, bro. I was
they're
in
out the
zone.
picture.
We're doing so many things.
Bro, they good.
Oreos
Just wait
are,
on.
Oreos are made with bioengineered ingredients now.
Yeah, my Danish cookies are not, so.
So that's why the Oreos taste better.
They were perfected to touch your taste buds.
The American cookies are way unhealthier, but they taste way better too.
No, literally shakes.
Gotta check everything.
Imagine Magnus got arrested at customs for bringing in Oreos to Denmark.
That'd be funny.
There's some sort of illegal drug going on here.
Yeah.
Yo,
And
Too funny.
bro.
Yo, facts. Stephen B knows. If you eat too many Oreos, you'll get that check engine light on your body.
Stay away from Oreos.
green. What's going on? Bro?
Exactly.
We're gonna have to change the cookie, my guy.
Greenery?
Green eats
Those
like
are the
one
one
of
Dominic.
those.
At least green, yeah. At least green only has like one Oreo every day.
Actually,
Man,
we
so
still
that's
got those.
365 Oreos a year, bro.
We still got
Bro,
the Denmark cookies.
Fire.
I don't know. Sometimes I think Green's lying though. He's like, bro, I only eat one or two of those. I'm like, come on. You definitely like 4 of those.
He posted on Instagram like one little one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the table, he had like 19 of them. Like, dump them in some milk.
You need to cap on Instagram, you know?
You sure you've been working on your cut, Green? You sure you've been doing that?
No way he only eats 2 of those.
Bro, yeah, they tried lighting those things on fire. They never even like went on fire. They never even like melted. I mean, shouldn't it melt? Doesn't chocolate melt under extreme heat?
Dang,
I mean, yeah, actually it does.
kind of concerning.
That's funny.
That means it's not chocolate.
Oh my goodness.
Slightly concerning. Your chocolate Oreo doesn't melt when you put fire to it.
They didn't even say it was chocolate. They just said it was an Oreo.
Yeah, who said
They
it was
actually
chocolate?
did.
Or vanilla.
They haven't said it's chocolate, so I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
TK in the building. What's poppin'? YouTube
TK.
back, baby.
That's
It's
TK.
back. My camera isn't on Zoom, but you can go to the YouTube live stream and check me out. Yeah. You guys have to wait to Asian to see me.
Yo, Nick, I'm sorry, bro.
There you go.
But I have to tell Chad this weekend we played some golf and I took that dub. So
Oh, snap. I thought you were going to tell him how I spanked you 3 pickleball games in a row the other day. Yeah,
nah, bro,
John
you
won
just
in
be
golf.
talking crap sometimes about golf, so I just had to let him know, you know.
Gotcha. Nah, I thought you were going to bring up the whole, like, me spanking you in pickleball like 3 or 4 times in a row. Like, just destroying
Nah,
you.
no,
Not even,
no.
like, it wasn't even much of a competition, but...
I
Yeah,
know I'm spanking
John did
golf.
win in golf the other day. Yeah, he finally did it, gang.
I didn't finally do that, but
Me and Joe
I
were
did
taking
it.
it easy on him a little bit.
killed these
He played
guys,
good
bro.
golf. What are you going to say, you know? He played good golf.
No, thanks, bro.
Yeah, you did
I don't
you
wanna
did
talk
amazing. You did amazing, brother.
Yep.
Seriously.
Thank you, bro.
Super proud of you. What a great swing. Really good putts. I mean, he did fantastic.
Thanks, bro. You too, man. We'll just keep getting better.
Yeah, all of us. All of us.
Oh,
We
yeah.
just keep getting better and better.
Yes, sir. That's how y'all do it.
What you laughing at, C. Melly?
See, man, I really wanted to let you know.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that Oreo thing is no joke, dude.
Yo,
I don't know. Like, my brother
Yo,
Joe
what?
makes this crazy thing with Oreos, and I don't know. I don't know, Joe. We might have to.
Look at the little symbols on the Oreo, though.
We might have to
What's
retire
those
that
symbols?
that dish.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, we're not even gonna. We're not even gonna go into
symbols, though.
the symbols.
Don't go that way, please.
That doesn't look good, man.
We're not even going into the symbolism.
Oh no.
It's the first day back on YouTube, guys. Let's just chill. Let's just chill. We
First day back, we're talking
lying.
symbolism.
Give him a week or so. Just people get
give them at
acclimated.
least a week.
Okay.
No politics, no religion, no viruses, no symbolisms, nothing. Just trading. Just
Stop
trading and
coming in, that's it.
mindset.
Oh.
Yeah, it's that.
Straight up.
1 to 2 Oreos a day. That's what Greenland's vibe. Bro. We're living by the 1 to 2 trades a day. Greenland.
No.
Hey, I'm just waiting for a closure above 4607, man. That's all.
Same.
Chat, chill, bro. Trying to do my
1
job.
to 2 Oreos a day, bro.
A lot of y'all came for the conspiracies. We're sticking to trading
Oh,
today.
that's funny.
I got a job to do, man. I got a lot.
Let's pick it back up on golf talk.
We're trying not to get shadow banned this year. This could be our first year, kind of like the IRS. It's failed audit every year for like the last 8 or 9 years. We've failed the opportunity to not be shadow banned. So maybe we can actually pass the YouTube audit this year and actually get the algorithm working for us.
Bro, I don't even know how. Like, how can we not?
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what was the Orioles?
Hey, yo, you
What's that?
put that up on
What's
YouTube.
Yeah, let's go back to looking up Lamborghinis.
Yo, for real.
We at all-time highs. I'm here for the conspiracies. All right, you know what? Screw it. No, I'm just kidding. Snap.
I'm with you, bro.
All-time highs equals conspiracy
Same.
theory talk.
Yeah, back to the charts though. Goldie back at all-time highs. I didn't know that.
I know. Crazy, man. Crazy.
hell?
This
Yeah.
4-hour candle is like, doesn't know where it wants to go.
See that?
21 minutes for a closure here. But our idea is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Well, its price doesn't fill the range. We got action here.
Yeah. If we can come back for the wick fill, not too bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are we importing this? Bro, what about a GTR? GTR this year.
Yo, speaking about like goals and stuff, has anyone create their vision board for 2026?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope you had fun with it too.
And Maddie actually did this weekend.
Nice. Let's go.
Yeah. We got everything. We got like a board. We got pictures. Glued them onto the board. Everything.
Yep.
Everything you want. Feel it, man. And you should make your vision board, all your goals, put it on there, and then put it right by your bedroom door. Or on your bedroom walls.
And then fall asleep to it every night. As you're dozing off, just think about the vision. That's it. It's really not that hard. The subconscious mind will do the heavy lifting for you. All you got to do is call hike and hand the ball off. That's it. Like, if you could literally think about it like that, develop a scene in your mind of your ideal life, your ideal day, right? What you're looking to accomplish. Get that scene so crystal clear, and then replay that scene in your mind once or twice or 3 times a day. Just try that. I think a lot of people are trying to figure out the breakout and the onion and the celery and this and the range 2 and the range 1. All that is definitely necessary, but if you don't know why the heck you're even doing it, you're never going to take the time to be disciplined all throughout the year. So if you know why you're doing it and you can revisit the why, aka live in the assumption of it already being done, by the way, like that's one of the key secrets to all success, right? If you study successful people, they all have one underlining theme, and that's you become what you think most about. Your reality is a reflection of what's going on inside of your mind, right? So if you can literally get that vision of how you want to live crystal clear in your mind, and as you go to sleep every night, just doze off to it. Just doze. That's you literally handing the ball off to the subconscious, and your mind will go about just churning on that all night long. And if you could think about it again in the morning, even better, and all throughout the day, whenever you get that thought, just feel the assumption as if it's already done, just like Neville talks about, and you watch how the reality bends to your vision. right? Watch how reality conforms to the vision that you paint.
Yes, sir. I was listening to some Neville this weekend. He talked about the true key to manifestation is embodiment, which means becoming, right? He also talks about a lot, fully embrace the state of being where your wish is already fulfilled, meaning what Nick was talking about, right? Embrace this state, right? Meaning commit to it through the whole journey, the ups and downs, just commit to that state and embrace it. And then he talked about to attract some, you got to become it, right? An embodiment. And so what are we? How do we become something? Our thoughts, minds, our thoughts, words, actions, feelings, right? That's what makes us, right? Makes us something. So through all that, we can attract what we want back to us through what we've inputted in our creation, right? And he talked about the process is align, attract, receive. So you align yourself, right? You attract it and then you receive it.
Yep. Yay. Makes sense.
Yep. Attract it to you through everything, through all the resources you control. Exactly.
All right. 30 closures, 17 minutes. We got a 4-hour closure here as well, too. So that actually may shape up. It depends on how this 4-hour candle closes. If we can close bullish, we'll remain bullish. If we do end up closing bearish, then we already know we can look for possible fake outs. After that top wick is formed on the 4-hour, we look for sells below 05 here, and we should be able to come back down into 94. But I don't know. I'm going to be remaining bullish until any of that happens. Joe Dispenza calls it the mind movie. The mind movie. Yeah, you gotta have vision. The man without the vision is dead. Dead man walking. You know, he loses the vision at 20. He doesn't get buried till 70. Right? But when you got vision, you got life. The van outside? Nah. Stop. The van's gotta be all like blacked out.
Definitely.
All right, cool. Quitting my job this year, that's the first goal. Let's go. Then visualize it. See it, right? See it every night. Feel it. What would it be like to quit your job? How would it feel to have the money coming in that replaces your income, right? How would you feel? Like, what would it feel like? Think about living in that moment all the time. And it shall be yours. It shall be yours. Happy New Year. What's up, Dubba? Dubbaka. I still don't know how to say your name. We're going to call it Dubba. All right, we're getting a 15 closure here. It's 9:15, last 15 of the 4-hour candle here, right? So the question is, do we look to take the buys or do we wait on the 4-hour closure? I think we should wait on this 4-hour closure as the 30-minute has already moved up all the way to 46.20 here. So you do have that breakout now, which the wick could get filled. But you got almost no lower wick here. You have not a closure yet on the 30-minute candle. I think we wait on the 30. That'll also set us up for a 4-hour closure as well. And then we have much more information to go from there. Because if we get tapped in and then this candle closes weak bullish, we already know that that 4-hour candle is most likely going to start heading down, right? As you get a bearish closure. So let's see. Let's see how all that pans out, and then we'll wait on the 30 closure here. 30 closures. Been meditating on this. Why? Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Get much more clear. Yeah, much more clear. Exactly. Yeah, you got to meditate on what do you want and why do you want it? You know, those are two really good questions to ask. What do you want and why do you want it? A lot of people just walk around and don't know why they do what they do. It's very sad. Very sad. So good to hear the music again. During the break, I just played the song in my car. Just driving. Can't wait for the stream to begin again.
I'll always have an attachment to this music right here, bro.
Yeah. Seriously, like I think this was the theme song from like maybe month 4 from when we started the stream. 4 months in, we finally nailed it down, and then bam. This music actually gets me in the mode to trade.
Facts, yo.
Like
No
people
matter
ask
any
me
point.
like, do I have those routines and regimens and stuff? And it's like, I mean, like someone asked in the webinar that yesterday, and it's like, well, check me out, watch what I do every day. I tend to do the same things every single day, even down to like the music that I operate with. Like it's always the same. It's something that says, like Rafi talked about it on one of his webinars, where like you get a place, like some people will call it, you build an altar, right? Is where you go, like we used to call it like the war room, right? You can go create a prayer closet, like somewhere where you can just operate, right? So like I would highly recommend you do that with your trading as well. Like get into the same routines every day. Like again, you guys could probably finish the sentence for me, right? Welcome in, everyone. Today is the 12th of January, and it's another day and another opportunity. You guys can finish the sentence, right? So notice how I always come in the same way every day. I start the same way. I have a very strict pattern. I listen to the same music. I do the breakdown the same way every single day, right? I plot out a couple ideas. Everything remains the same. So can you develop that regimen, right? That pattern that gets you into flow state? I would highly recommend it. A lot of people are all over the place. One day they're trading on their phone in the living room. The next day they're trading on their laptop at work. The next day they're, in their office. Another day they're hanging out at their friend's house. Like, can you really like get dialed in, at the next level, and treat this like a true business, right? Some of you guys have pushed aside things in your house and made clean desks and setups, and you don't need a full room. You don't need it all, right? You just need a nice little altar for yourself. That's really it. So patterns.
That's why I love trading, because it reflects who you are, right? The way you trade is probably the way you live life, right? And routines are so important, because your routines off the charts are going to help you on the charts as well. If you can be disciplined and consistent in your routines off the charts, that's going to feed right back into trading on the charts. You're going to be disciplined, consistent there as well, just like you are off the charts.
100%.
Literally ran home just to be here. Let's get it. Welcome in, G. Welcome in. Jimmy Williams in the house. What's up, big dog? That's why I only take trades on the toilet. Yeah, yes, exactly. Hey, whatever is working is working. Like if it's working, don't switch it up.
Yeah, man.
Gotta go. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It's like,
yeah.
All right. So we have, this
Order filled.
This is basically what I call the anthem for TTE, right? It's the same music. It's been for so long, true. Right? One day you come in, you start playing something different, completely different. You're not gonna feel settled.
It's like writing with your opposite hand.
It's not gonna feel settled. It's like something is off. Something's not right. So now it's just like, this goes back into what I've talked about. Your breath and meditation. It's like you train your body to, whenever you're breathing a certain way at a certain time in this certain position, means focus. It means relaxation, right? So it's the same thing here. We have a system. We have a thing that gets you in the zone before you get in the zone. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
In the zone, baby. Trading in the zone.
Yes, sir.
What's the the song title? That would be, I think that's Heaven on Earth. Yeah. Heaven on Earth. I'm fantastic, Mr. Lemon 22. Feeling so good, so great. The real NV in the house. What's poppin', big dog? How you doing? What up, Lucas? What's up, John? Hey. Never missed a trade on ever, never ever. For someone who doesn't even know what that feels like, success or financial freedom, is it a matter of cultivating one's imagination on meditation, or for those who can't or don't have to see the vision yet? You know, you really want to get around other high-level individuals. I mean, that's what's going to do it. You know, you get around people that are at the level, that are living at the level you want to be at. And again, that's a whole work right there. Getting around those people, finding a way to get around them. I mean, there was people, we did a small little meetup, and I mean like small, like we just had a couple people over for New Year's Eve, and guess what? There were some people who were pretty hungry, and they flew in from Louisiana, and some guy drove in 5 hours. Phil came from Georgia, right? Like Rafi flew in from Iowa, right? Or wherever you live. I don't know where he's. Iowa, right? Yeah, Iowa. Magnus flew in from Denmark, right? You had people flying in, driving in just to be around people who are in life where they want to be, because winners, right? They stretch your vision, right? When you get around the right people, they stretch what you believe is possible. You start to realize, whoa, like Magnus not here right now, but he spent quite a few days, 11 days at my house, right? And I'm curious to hear what he said, because or what he thinks, because, and same thing with Green, right? Because you guys see the way we move about our life, and every day, it doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Tuesday, we still do what we want. We operate how we want. We live the life we desire, right? We're free during the day to do whatever it is we want. And if you're not around people like that, or don't get a chance to get around them, then you really don't think that's possible, right? Because everyone that you hang around with works a job. So how could you think that like not having a job can provide a lifestyle, right? So it's not until you get around those type of people and those winners that begin to stretch your vision, your imagination on what's possible and what you can do, and actually get to see it firsthand. Like some of you guys see me firsthand, just living life with my wife and kids every day, right? And I would go to Mr. V's house in the afternoon anytime I had a day off, because usually I would work Saturdays, but I'd be off Sunday, and then I'd be off one day during the week. And that day during the week, I try to make it a point to go hang out with Mr. V, go be with him, hang out at his house while he was making phone calls or operating his business or whatever it was. And I began to realize, man, this guy spent a lot of money today. He doesn't have a job. He's been hanging out since the morning. He stayed up all night last night till he was tired. He didn't wake up to an alarm clock today. And I started to realize, wow, you know, like people actually live this way. Because I just seen my dad wake up at 3:30 in the morning, leave the house by 4, and not come home till 5 or 6, right? All dirty and tired and kind of cranky a little bit. And you can see why. You know, the guy was out for 12, 13 hours a day busting his tail, right? So like, once I began to get around other people who were living a different lifestyle that I lived, especially the one that I desired to live, that's when I started to realize, okay, this thing is possible. And again, it's not how you make money. It's not like that you make money, it's how you make it. So you want to find a way to make money. Trading could be one of them, where you can buy your life back, you know, and have time throughout the day, like we talked about on the beginning of the session here. So it's a good question. But look, if you don't get around it, or if you don't visualize it, or maybe start off watching YouTube videos on it, then you never believe it's possible, right? So you really got to get around people who are in life where you want to be. So that way, it's simply the law of association. It's beautiful. The blessed trader. Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Maybe 15 celery, 30 onion. We've got a closure in 4 minutes, so let's see if we can hang tight close to 07 here on the closure. And if we can, then we got a wick to fill, and we got you know, decent move up here, 150 pips, 83 pip wick fill.
That would look good, bro.
It would.
That 4 hour, what's it gonna do? Might get a bullish 4 hour closure if that's the case.
Yeah, I think the 4 hour may close bullish here, yep. Which is good, because then we wait for a lower wick, and then we could take that wick fill. Which is basically what we planned at 8 o'clock this morning.
Yep. Yep. Chad, we've been talking about this too in pre-New York, right? And I've been telling you guys how patience will pay. Just wait. Sometimes you gotta wait two hours or so.
You gotta wait. You might have to wait 2 days.
Yeah. True.
Get it done, baby. What does the word say? According to your. We're all my Bible scholars. According to your faith, let it be done unto you, eh? And that's not religion, that's law. Right? Most people, when they pray, they beg. Most people aren't praying, they're begging. Right? Meditation's silent. Prayer should be silent. It should be focused. Not begging. How do you how do you learn respect? How do you learn respect? How do you learn respect? Consequences?
I was taught it.
Consequences? Yeah, maybe.
Definitely.
Yeah, when your actions actually have real outcomes. See, a lot of these kids, let's say these days, they have no consequences. Therefore, they have no respect. So maybe if they got, consequences and whatnot, then they would probably respect a little bit better. That's a good question, though. How do you learn respect?
Life will teach you.
Life will teach you.
Definitely.
Sometimes, though, a lot of people are blessed to be taught that by their parents, so.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I mean, just go with the
Parents
golden
teach
rule.
your life.
Do unto others as if you would have them do unto you. So treat everyone like you would, want to be treated. I mean, if you follow that rule, it's pretty dang simple.
Right. If you follow that rule, then like majority of the problems in the world would just diminish. Like you think about sin, like sin is caused from not treating people the way you want to be treated, if you think about it. So if you treat people the way you want to be treated, then sin would probably diminish, I'd say. And of course, you got to be treated. You would need to be treated, obviously, in a good way. Like, who wants to be treated like crap? So why would you treat others like crap?
Yeah. Just love God, love your neighbor.
Exactly.
Because your neighbor is God. And God is your neighbor. How you doing?
And God is you.
How you doing? All right, 51 seconds here for the closure.
Looking good.
Let's see what we get. We still need a decent lower wick here because this is also going to be the 4-hour candle here starting up. So we need a good, decent lower wick here. And then potentially we get this wick fill here, which is a good like 60 pips. Kind of got this 15-minute closing bullish here as well. So let's see what happens. Hold on, that one's too deep right now. With 12 seconds left on the closure.
Yeah, I'm blocked in on the
Andre,
charger.
come back to that one in a few. All right, let's see how we do here. If we can get a nice lower wick. So we got a 4-hour bullish closure here, right? You do have a wick to fill. You have a lot of, obviously, bullish volume still in. The daily's just cranking here. So absolutely cranking. 4-hour closing bullish. Gonna need a lower wick, obviously. 1-hour closing bearish here, which is no surprise, right? This kind of sets up the 4-hour lower wick, maybe to tap into 06, maybe a little bit below it. 30-minute close is bullish, which is on our side, right? So 4-hour, 30, both on our side, daily on our side. 15-minute, it's okay, not the greatest. We still need a lower wick though, right? That lower wick will also activate the sellers here, most likely, as this candle flips. Get the sellers activated. Maybe it rejects somewhere around here, right? And then we have a buy stab on that 30-minute time frame on the break of the high there. So we'll see. We shall see. I've been trading. Yeah, I've been trading a bit. Yeah, I've been trading a little bit. So traded pretty much all last week outside of 2 days. Traded Friday. So traded Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. No trade on Thursday. Traded Friday. Traded Monday, Tuesday, didn't trade Wednesday, traded Thursday, and then just didn't take a trade on Friday last week. Yeah, so I've been trading. Yeah, we've been in the clubhouse too. Some of the trades have been like off session and whatnot too. So, have you guys been trading? You guys been trading? dun, dun, dun. Hey, Ben Bennett in the house. There he is. Let's go.
What's up, man?
Hey, how are you? Hey, neighbor.
He's not.
That's my neighbor right there. I love that guy. I love that guy.
Actually.
By the way, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, you guys can follow me here. We're giving away some funded accounts here too on the last post we made. Go check it out. Like and comment. Share it too. Share this information with people. If you can share this information and people come over to this live stream, we know we could change their life from there. Traded a little bit last week. Very nice. Very nice. My average RR is, I don't even know, 1R? 1R typically. Don't pay attention to this. This is just a little, I've just been, I've been on my da 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 da. Yes, I've been, this account I've just been moving and grooving, but usually like 1R. 1R. Yeah, let's take a look at my TradeZella. My TradeZella is more accurate because that's like all my trades here. So TradeZella is 1.1R. Yeah. Yeah, 1.1R here. So not too bad. Average winner is about about 1,000. Average loser is like 800. 70%
like
rate.
our individual trade or over a series of trades?
Probably over a series of trades. RR trade by trade is irrelevant to me. As long as it's not like a 100 pips stop loss for like a 10, 20 pip TP, like I'm okay with risking like 60 pips to gain 30.
Yeah, 100%. Like I'll risk a G for 500 all day.
Yeah, if we need to do that, we will.
Right. If you have a high win rate.
What type of challenges do you buy on top one? Right now I'm on a 100k instant funded. I usually like the 50k instant fundeds are probably the best. If you could just focus on making $3,000 on that account, then you're gonna get yourself a payout. So I would just use either top one instant funded 50Ks, or if you don't want to spend or invest that much on an account, then go with the Ignite accounts. The Ignite accounts, you can copy up to 10 of them now, which is pretty dope, and you can take 1,000 from each one. So you could potentially take like a 10K payout if you're stacking accounts and trading them properly. We've had like 1 or 2 guys do that. Yeah, overall we win more than we lose. Yeah, that's true. I actually have not been called back to the live account yet. Yeah, I don't know why. By the way, I'm gonna get Clay to come on here next week and give away a whole bunch of 50K accounts. Yeah. I got it. I got him dialed. He'll be here. So we'll have a bunch of giveaways to kick the year off. We did some giveaways in the clubhouse. I'm going to do some giveaways on this Instagram post right here as well.
Damn.
Yeah.
To who?
Manly.
Top comment?
Yeah, like five or 6 comments. This is huge too. Like going back to what we were just talking about just doing right by people. I want you to look at this comment here, right? I saw a TT member that I just randomly met in Target yesterday. Right, he goes, I ran into Nick and his family today by pure chance. What an experience. Genuine, humble, and all positivity. He made me and my girlfriend feel like family instantly. Okay, now that's not to say look at me, but are you treating people that way? Right, when people leave you, do they feel that from you? Right, again, you have a lot of religious people here that you wouldn't even get feedback like that from, right? So my religion is simply love, right? So can you make people feel like that in a matter of a minute or a couple seconds or whatever it was? It was a very quick 2-minute interaction, right? But can you leave people feeling like that? Can you leave them better off than they were before you found them, right? So again, very just random comment there, but that just goes back to what we spoke about. Right? Because you can know every scripture, you can know every religious book, you can know it all, but if you don't treat people the right way, right, as if you wanted to be treated, and love them as if you love God, then what does it all matter? right? So can you leave people with that type of experience when they meet you? And not because we knew he was coming and it was like we randomly met in an aisle. He goes, yo, Nick. I go, yeah. He goes, bro, it's me from TT. I go, oh, snap. What's good, right? Just completely random. So, and I had my family there too, you know, and it was super cool to meet more people that are from the group and whatnot. So, yeah, you know, can you leave people better off than you found them? I mean, that's kind of like my version of success these days. Can I convince Clay? I've already tried to convince them to remove the 5-minute rule. So you know what I did? I just say, all right, you know what? Me and TT aren't buying accounts anymore. See ya. Hit us up when you got something better. And then he hit me up with the futures thing, and I said, all right, that works. We'll do that. So yeah, if you don't like it, just don't use them. Did I take a payout already? I did. I took a payout on the first day of the month. Second day, third day, one of those days. Yeah, I took a top payout with top 1 futures. Yep. It was like a 3K payout. Yes, sir. First one in the books. First payout in the books. Exactly, DJ Scratchers. There you go. Yep. Do I recommend Top Step? Yeah, I use them. I use Top Step. I use Top One. I just got an account with Tradeify. I might try them a little bit. Yeah. Take Profit Trader, I heard, is another good one. My Futures Funding, I think, is another good one. Yeah. Think price could be flat today, CPI tomorrow? Yeah, I that would make total sense. That would definitely, make sense. You got all this chop here from earlier, and now we're literally just chopping around there. Yeah. I did not get a trade yet. No, I'm still flat here on the day. Yeah, we were gonna look at potential buys here, but we got no bottom wick yet. So there's our move. That has been happening, and that actually does happen quite a few years. I feel like in December and January we've had things like this where you get like your move to play out, but you didn't really get your setup and all that. I wouldn't touch this buy anyway. 4 hours still got no bottom wick. Not good. Not good.
This is exactly this is like a test right here, because when the market's getting hot again and the setup's there, will you take stupid trades like these, right? So it's like if you take them now, you almost prepared, let's say, to take trades that doesn't align with the playbook. So when the market's actually hot and when we come back to a straight up heater every single session, right, you're taking stupid trades in between. So
yep.
Yeah, it's just who can stay disciplined now and be patient here.
Yeet. Hey, what's up? Why can't you see? You probably got glaucoma, man. You got glaucoma. Tell him, King, man. You might have to check the glaucoma.
Exactly.
Tell him more. Tell him more. Let him know.
Yo.
Yeah, tell him you got the glaucoma. You gotta fix the eyes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Hey, man, you better check them eyes out. You're gonna need those to see these candles.
Yo.
Tell him. You're gonna need them to see the candles.
Man spitting. That's pure gems, King, man. Bars.
He ain't a preacher, but he be preaching. He ain't a preacher, definitely. But he be preaching. I think he's got a calling upon him. He's gonna be a speaker.
Same.
He said, you heard him though. He said, yo, make sure you ain't got that glaucoma.
Expand on that
That's
one.
funny.
See Mother.
Can you please elaborate a little bit?
What elaboration?
I'm listening.
Understandable. Have a great day.
Yeah.
Uh, let's see. When am I hosting the giveaway? Whenever Clay comes. I think Clay's gonna pull up next, not this Friday, but sometime either, I think next week, early next week. But we will do a giveaway today on, all you gotta do is like, comment, and just participate in this post right here, and we'll run the giveaway. Yeah. We run, and if you guys aren't following me on Instagram or social media, highly recommend you follow me here. Stay tuned all year for tips and tricks on how to be the best version of you. Yeah. And go back, I got a lot of trading content on here as well. Go back, I haven't really posted too much trading content. Most of that stuff is going to be on my other page, which is TT_profits, and here you'll see all of the, some trades that we take, some important things that we talk about and whatnot. So if you guys aren't following those two pages, highly recommend you guys check them out. This page right here is a course in itself.
That's what I was gonna say.
You can't have an excuse, right, when this stuff is just out there for free.
Definitely.
Wiz, where you going, bro? Where you going? You don't want to watch gold make history again? Oh, Jim. Okay, have fun, brother. Have fun. Clay's rich. We're all rich, gang. We were all born rich. That's what you guys, the first thing that you got to understand, man, is you were born rich. You have a mind. You have eyes, ears, mouth, fingers, hands, feet, toes. I mean, you're born rich. Now all you got to do is decide how you want to live. I think a lot of people just associate rich with money. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that I do not consider rich at all. Right? There's some people who have no money who I consider extremely rich. So a lot of people measure the man by the accomplishments of the dollars, and that's just the wrong way to look at it. It really is.
Literally. Money is a lacking indicator of success.
Yeah, and again, money doesn't even equal success. Right? Everyone's definition, remember, everyone's perceived reality is much more real than reality itself. So whatever your definition of success is, right? I know a homeless guy who doesn't have a home, who doesn't have money, who doesn't care about money, who doesn't have clothes, who's very rarely clean. He's usually very dirty, and that's how he wants to be. And he's an extremely bright man. He's very smart. He's extremely intelligent. He's very well spoken. But his definition of success is to leave the world behind and do his own thing and be courageous enough to actually, step out of, societal standards and live life on his own terms. So that guy's a success to me, and he has no money, right? But, so again, he was born rich. He just had to decide how he wanted to live and how much money he wanted to make. By the way, there's a really good book by Bob Proctor. It's called Born Rich. I highly recommend you check it out.
Fire book.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there's other things.
Born rich.
besides-
Oh, snap. Who's your baby's barber?
Especially feeling rich too. Like
Fire.
I don't need to make a ton of money to feel rich. I can feel rich by eating good and getting in good shape and reading good books and helping others and
I mean, I was rich long before I ever had. I was rich while I was still living in my mom's house. I mean, I felt extremely abundant, extremely wealthy, extremely on pace for a great life. You got to feel it. Feeling comes first.
Exactly. And the thing with money is, Nick, too, like, I'm starting to think, like, bro, like, I only need enough to live the life that I want to live.
That's
it. And Nick, we were talking about this, too, mid pickleball games. We were talking about money and making a bunch of money, etc., right? And we were like, bro, honestly, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if we make 100K a month versus $2 million a month, as long as we have enough to live the life we want to live.
And play pickleball.
So it doesn't matter, man. That's why no one else matters, especially like in what someone else is doing. All that matters is you got the bag that you need to get to live how you want to live.
So true.
So that made me 60K for you. That made me 20K for you. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Just get what you need to get.
Do you?
You
Do you? If you want to join the Discord, you can just hit !Discord. Yeah, I forgot to put the link in there. Have I
Yep.
used Ignite accounts? Absolutely. Yep, I've taken payouts on Ignite accounts also. You could take like 1,000, I think, from each account. That was the most stupidest thing I ever heard. Which part, Dan? Which one? We said a lot of stupid things here today.
Oh no, we did, bro. We said a bunch of stupid stuff.
Feeling is
Well,
the secret. That's right,
actually-
Shimzy.
Especially when money starts to make you fall out of place in other parts of life. Like if you're trying to make just more money just to make more money, but you're forgetting about your wife at home or your kids, right? Like
Or your
that's
health.
bad. Or your health.
All
Right,
that.
that stuff is very bad.
All that. All that.
Isn't the true definition of wealth abundance, right? And like you can't just be rich and be abundant. Like to have abundance, you need to be rich in every area of your life. So I'm trying to be wealthy.
Wealthy, like Luke says, the wealthiest. I like Luke's definition of wealth. I don't, it's not my definition, but he says the wealthiest man is the man who wakes up with the least amount of pressure in his chest.
Yeah.
It's pretty good, That's a free man living on his own terms, doing what he needs to do, right? Not, or more so what he wants to do to provide, not necessarily what he needs to do, which. Most people think they need to do certain things, but again, if you just make enough money to live the lifestyle that you want, I mean, that's success right there. No trade top 1 accounts on tops. Yeah. Project X, yeah, they're gonna be done on February 2nd, I believe. Talks about everything here. Yes, that's why we're the dominator, in this thing. That's why we teach the people how to win, how to succeed, how to make money. I mean, that's what makes us different. We're not just as you can see in the thumbnail, it's trading, live trading plus personal growth and development to help you guys develop, so that way when you run into the money that we're teaching you to make, you actually know what to do with it and know how to handle it and know how to operate as a successful individual. Right? Most people get a whole bunch of money and just blow it. Right? So they're not educated on how to sustain long-term success, right? So that's what we're trying to teach y'all. You should be happy about that, by the way. I'm not sure if that's a comment like, "Oh my God, all you guys talk about everything here," or if that's a thing like, "Man, you guys talk about everything here." But if it's the first, dude, you should be happy that we teach you about wealth, about how to handle your mind, your thoughts, your work ethic, your determination, your will, your why, right? How to define what you truly want in life, how to operate, as a successful 8-figure day trader, you should be happy we cover all those areas. You're not going to find too many live streams that are going to be able to do that for you. So while you got it, lock in. I might not come back next week or next month or the month after that. So while we're doing it, lock in. Lock in.
And honestly, it doesn't Nick doesn't care either if you do it or not, it doesn't affect his life or my life, so we could care less, but we want to see you guys win.
We're just suggesting things that have worked for us.
Put our time in, honestly.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a video on how to copy trade? How to copy trade, meaning what do you mean? Like how to put them all on the copy trader, or how to trade with them on the copy trader? Because the way I trade, whether I'm copying 1 account, 2 accounts, 5 accounts, 10 accounts, is exactly the same. I never really change much about the way I trade. Sometimes what I will do though is if let's say I have 5 accounts, I will only copy 4 of them or 3 of them. So let's say I'm trading all the sessions, right? Which I typically like to trade 2 to 3 sessions. So let's say I'm trading Asian, London, and New York, right? So let's say my main accounts, I have the best data from New York session. So that's where I copy, I trade my 4, right? Let's say I have 5 on the copy trader. I trade my 4 accounts there. And then let's say I take a win or even a loss, right? On these accounts. Now when I go over to Asian, I'll just trade my other account, right? I'll have one that's just like a single account that I'll use to trade after I trade these accounts. Because again, if you take like a loss or something, now you don't have to feel the pressure of bringing that same account into Asian session or even London session. You could work with another account, you know. So that's kind of like my formula. And then sometimes I'll just trade all 5 just together forever. So yeah, it just depends on what I feel like doing. But it's nice to have like 3 or 4 copied and then 1 or 2 off the copier.
Yeah, I like that approach.
Yeah. Because then again, you know, if you win during the last session, you don't have to worry about giving your profits back. You can keep that account right where it is, and vice versa. If you lost, then you know you don't have to dig deeper in case you take another loss. You could just trade another account with no pressure, as if you just, you know, popped back in the session.
Yeah, how you liking this 15-minute onion here coming down?
15.
Good.
Well, we need a 4-hour lower wick, so we never broke the highs here. So I'm paying attention to it. We got a little 1 hour pack.
Resistance.
Yep. Yeah, I would assume that we can come down into like at least back down into 07 here, right, to create that 4-hour low.
Yeah, I personally like it. That's why I said it too.
Yeah, I like it too for that fall low wick.
Hell yeah.
I like it.
Right.
I like
That would make the most sense, like the 4-hour needing a lower wick, and then like 30 and 1 hour at resistance, and then 15-minute playbook setup, clean range.
Yeah. Do I go long or short more often? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Where do you find that stat in TradeZella?
That is really good. However many times the short and long want us to go, we go.
Yeah, I don't really have a one over the other or anything. There you go, see Melly, he knows.
Exactly.
Lifestyle by design. I'll never forget the day I was 21 years old. I went into an auditorium, like a conference room, and there was a young, sharp, in really good shape guy who was running up and down the aisles, very loud, very confident. He was telling stories about how, hey, he's like, I just came back from Hawaii from a 10-day trip with me and my family. I'm like, damn, my family hasn't taken a vacation in 6 years, and we usually go to like Myrtle Beach for like 4 days, right? This guy was young, he was retired, or you know, out of the job world, right? He was hanging out with his wife, his 3-4 kids. They were in Hawaii. He goes, and before that, we were on a Mediterranean Sea cruise for 10 days, and that hit me. I don't know, that absolutely changed my entire life. I said, I want to live just like that guy. I don't know what he's doing, I don't know how he's doing it, but I want to do it, right? I don't even care if it's legal, illegal, it don't even matter. I want to do it. Right? So that day changed my life forever. You know, once I realized that people live free and they design their life how they want it to be, like what C. Melly is saying, right? They customize their own life. They lived the lifestyle by design. I fell in love with that. So I never looked back after that. It took me about 10 years to finally get to that point, but that gave me the burn that I needed to spark a fire, and the fire never went out. Myrtle Beach is lit though. Yeah, we were actually at Holden Beach, but yeah.
I agree so much with C. Melly, bro. For
Yeah.
real, spot on.
Yep.
Yeah, Holden Beach, once every 10 years.
Yeah. And that goes back to someone else's question earlier. Like, how do you, like, without, like, how do you even find out you want to be free, or you want to, like, do that? You have to get around people who show you it's possible, you know? And that guy showed me what was possible, and, dude, I mean, I couldn't get it out of my head.
I'm trying to hit up Myrtle Beach this summer, though. Maybe.
Did I ever learn an account? What's that mean? Learn an account?
Yeah, facts, Curtis, bro. That's so true, man. You know, people make decisions based on money, but the money isn't even worth it to them at the end of the day. After they make the decision that's based on money, it wasn't worth it. So that means we probably shouldn't make decisions based on money. Or in some areas, right? You don't have to take that 100% literal. There are decisions you need to make based on money, but, you know, that was great what you just said, though.
Most people don't even know why they do what they do.
Exactly.
They don't. I go, why are you doing that, man? No, what do you mean, why? Oh, why are you doing that? You just told me you
Right.
hate your job. Why are you doing it? Well, what do you mean? I need money. I need to pay my bills. All right, well, you just told me you don't even make enough money to pay the bills at your job, so why are you doing it? Then they start with the uhs, you know? You know, when you ask this question, you look someone in the eye and you say it with a smile and you genuinely care for them. Like, why are you doing what you're doing, bro? Then they don't even realize. They go, you know what? I don't even know. I don't even know why I keep showing up to work every day for a paycheck that doesn't even cover my bills. I'm not sure. All I'm doing is working and paying bills and working and paying bills. And it's like, so what do you really want to do? Right? And then again, that goes around the question of not what do you want to do, but how do you want to live, right? How do you actually want to live? And then why don't you just find an income that you can build that allows you to live that lifestyle? That's as simple as it gets. But again, the matrix, they've got you talking about graduating high school and then going off to college and studying for degrees and becoming this thing. And, you know, no one really made that decision. Someone else made that decision for you in most cases. I go, why are you even a diesel mechanic, dude? He goes, I don't even know. Mainly because my dad and my uncle did it. I go, there you go. Well, how do you want to live? You know, what do you really want to do? And then people start thinking for themselves, right? And then they can start getting into the rhythm of, okay, maybe I could design my life. Maybe I could create my own life and live life on my terms. But again, you got to find a way to do that income-wise, right? If you're going to do it, if you have a certain lifestyle in mind, right? You can't, let's say you want to make $250,000 a year or a month, right? You might not be able to do that at your job, right? So you got to find something that will actually allow you to live that life to even begin with.
Yep. When I was 16 in high school and I was a senior and I went into my guidance counselor's office because they make all seniors do it. The guidance counselor was trying to give me the options, what I need to do based on my future, giving me the options of what would be best for my future instead of having me actually come up with it myself. And that never made any sense. And I understood what Earl Nightingale meant when he said that the opposite of courage is not cowardice, but it's conformity. And he meant, bro, people fail to do exactly what everyone else is doing for no reason, right? Exactly what Nick meant, right? So instead of thinking about it yourself, right, you just blindly follow something. And then, like Nick said, now you're in a position where you don't even know why you're doing something. And that was because of conformity, right? So how about we gain some courage and go do something that we want to do instead of conforming based on what other people do or tell us to do. And I seen it firsthand in school. I was there. And I seen how that process works for them, bro.
That's how it goes, man. They try and get you to make a really serious decision at like 16 years old.
Exactly, bro.
What do you want to do with the rest of your life, kid?
And then guess what? And then when I told them that I wanted to trade and do trading, you know, obviously
They laughed at you.
Okay, do a trade. But then when they knew what I meant about the markets, they attached that with risk, and then they put scarcity in my mind and all that dumb stuff, right? So this stuff is really true, man. Real powerful. Two ways to live life.
How you gonna ask a 16-year-old
leads to life.
what they want to do? Like what? When I was 16,
that's
they
the
asked me
reason
at
why.
16, what do you want to do? I said, I just want to be 18 so I could buy Dutches. That's it. That's literally it. Green, am I lying?
That's true.
Am I lying? Never mind, set up a whole life career at that point. Like,
Not
come on,
bad.
you're asking a 16-year-old what they want to do with their future. So again,
Even
a lot
just
of people,
layer, bro.
a lot of people end up getting caught up because they do make those decisions, right? At 16, 17 years old when they were in no position. I mean, I remember I had a recruiter come to my house from Ohio State diesel mechanic school. And man was ready for me to sign. I said, you know what? I don't think I really want to sign that right now or do anything like that. And I just held off. But imagine I did that. That one little decision with that recruiter in my kitchen that day, that could have led me to become a diesel mechanic. And there's nothing wrong with becoming a diesel mechanic, but you guys would have never seen me here had I done that, right? Had someone force that type of decision on my future. So, you know, a lot of people do things because their parents want them to do it, or their teachers want them to do it, or their family did that growing up. But really, I would encourage you to make your own decisions in life, and, you know, just make sure you're responsible with them. Because you will be.
Honestly,
you will
like,
be
people, you guys-
responsible for your decisions.
Some of you guys that work jobs, like you guys should go interview your employers and ask them, why do you guys do this?
I would
bet
love to
they
hear
all
the
have
answer.
the same- I bet
Don't
they
even
all have the
bother. I already did it. Don't
same
even bother.
answer.
Trust me, you won't get anywhere. You will
I
not get
don't do
anywhere
it.
with that.
Nah,
I
just
already
ask them
asked
why.
Bro, the best
That's
is when
why.
the people at the job they ask you like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And you're just like, "Fantastic," right? And they're like, "So how are you doing?" And they're like, "Yeah, you know,
I'm alright.
it's
Another day.
alright, you know, just
Another
another
day."
day, another."
Right.
Some of them
Just
looking
waiting
like-
to get free.
Some of them be looking like, seriously? You know I'm miserable. Don't even ask me that question right now. I haven't even had coffee yet. It's like, all right, damn.
Literally.
Jeez.
Nah.
Carol, relax.
Aaron,
So funny.
Carol and Karen woke up on the
I'd
wrong
rather-
side of the bed.
I'd rather live under a bridge, bro, than listen to a Karen my whole life, honestly.
Mason. He said, I told my boss I'm trying to quit. He said, I don't blame you. Look at that. Even the boss is like, honestly, bro, sheesh, me too, dude. I don't even blame you. We're in the same boat here.
Bro said, "I don't blame you."
Snap.
Uh,
Anyways,
First job,
real
what am
quick.
I-
Real quick. So we got this. Obviously the 4-hour candle is moving up. We broke the highs here. We're coming right into that resistance on the 1 hour. Right. It's also on the 30 minutes. So if we are going to look for any sort of counter trend idea, it will most likely happen here. If this wick can stay decently short, right, and kind of move up, do something like this. Whoops, do something like this. Then I think we got a shot at potentially taking some sells here, right, to come down and to give that 4-hour candle a lower wick there. So again, same plan from earlier when we were up here on this candle, is if we can get that resistance, we can come back down into 07, take profits there, and then take full TP at 94. So that's what I'm looking at here in terms of like the next trade. If we can get something like that to kind of pan out, fake out, we take the sells back down. We need that 4-hour lower wick, take our partials there, and then if we can get down to 94, that's perfect. Cool. Boom. No wick yet, so we're still waiting on that. Nothing.
Well, then
Fake out.
inverted seller here would be fire, or fake out. I mean,
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, nice clean fake out would be nice. Nice rejection wick on the top. Don't even bother. This convo hit you harder than anyone? Hey, W, bro. W, you see, there's some people that are gonna think that, and then there's some people that are gonna think, man, these guys don't shut up. Just take the trade. Well, there's no trade yet, right? And then if you would listen to what we're saying, right, then maybe, just maybe, you will get hit just like that, right? And you know, it's called awakening. It's a little awakening. Can you take a little crumb and make it a feast? That's what the winners are gonna do. Why no buy? We have no lower wick, and we have no target to the left. And we're way too overextended for the most part here, right? There's like no supports. There's no lower wick on the 30-minute, 1 hour, or 4 hour. 4 hour has been pushing like crazy. So to take a buy here without a 4-hour top wick is pretty dangerous, right? When not only are you calling for a pullback on this specific candle, but you're calling for a pullback on this entire time frame, right? So therefore, we don't want to, you know, just jump the gun and take a buy like that. Boom, 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 boom. 30 closures it is. Don't talk to me till I have my morning coffee. Yeah. Yo, they really do, TK. I wish I had those meta glasses, like these meta glasses, like way back in the day. Because I just go up to people and they ask me, you know, I'll be like, how you doing? Like, you know, another day. How about you? Fantastic, man. Happy to be here. Like, what? What? Wait, whoa? Who? Who are you?
people like completely shocked.
And I say their name. Well, how you gonna know my name? It's right there, dude, on your name tag. Right on your shirt. I'm doing fantastic, Bill. Guy goes, how do you know my name? Almost hero of the day, almost. Phenomenal.
Hey, yo, hero of the day, what up, man?
What's poppin' with it? Hero of the day, barcode trading.
Barcode trading.
Yo, hero of the day, I'm on high risk to feed my family, brother.
That was a fire song.
Yo, where's Hero at? Right here?
He's
Yeah,
here.
he's
He's
in the
heroing.
Hey, the
He's here
dude,
heroing.
bro. I haven't seen in a long time.
Yeah, we're good to see you, man. Yo, Nick, so what you doing today, bro?
Elite call and then probably spanking
Oh,
you
no.
at pickle.
Oh, okay, bet. So
You gotta go, John?
Yeah, I'm gonna go play some pickle.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, man.
So, what are you gonna do today, John?
Gonna go play some pickle. Won't say much.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll
If we-
keep. Yeah.
If we can get this closure on ES, this actually looks pretty good too. Like a 15-minute closure below here. Not bad actually.
Nick, what time works for you? Just so I know, man. gonna go to the gym.
Shoot me a message.
All right, bet.
Send me a text. You got my number, right?
Nah.
All right. Well, maybe I get it to you after.
All right, bet. I got you, bro. I got you.
Yeah, no mercy today. You trying to call me out in front of the stream
bro.
about that win in golf?
Only because
So
you
it's
done it.
over.
Only because you did it, bro.
He said, chat. I forgot to tell you guys something.
Of course, because we played on a Friday, so I'm like, damn, because we were thinking the whole game.
He
like,
couldn't
all right,
wait to
good
tell
enough.
you guys. I think you were thinking about
I'm thinking,
chat the
like-
whole game, the whole round.
I'm like, bet I took the dub, and I'm like, wait, no Asian session tonight. I can't even tell him.
Nah, that's alright, man. I remember when I first took my first W too. It was a good feeling. It really was.
That was my
I wanted to
first
tell
W.
everyone about it as well.
It's okay,
That was
but
awesome.
you tell everyone about all your wins, though. So
I don't tell them Johnny Gems. I show them. I show
yeah,
'em.
yeah. I can't. You tell them though in golf, brother. And that wasn't the first time, but you just first time in a little bit.
All right, second time.
Third.
All right, third. Maybe the third. I'll give it to you. I don't think it was 3, but I'll give you 3.
It actually may have been more, but we don't have to talk about it anymore here.
Chat. Johnny
Yeah,
Gems,
the
man.
real MVP,
Gotta
bro.
love
I'm
him,
still
right?
waiting for basketball, bro.
Chat, make him
Still
feel
waiting
good.
for it.
Let Johnny get something for Johnny Gems. Let him feel good
Oh,
about
I
his
feel
W.
great right now, actually, chat. So
It's on, Norbin.
tell me I look good, chat.
Tell him he looks good. Give him a compliment. Oh snap!
Just kidding.
All right, gold still working. ES is shaping up here a little bit. Goldie, if we can maybe close like really weak, then we can look to fade this. But other than that, nothing here on gold yet. Mm-mm-mm. 4 hour gone. Sandman, how you feeling, big dog? Good to see you, brother.
Yo, what up, Sam, man?
What's going on, brother?
Always great to see Sam, man.
What a legend.
No silver? Silver's doing the same thing as gold, I'm sure. Let's look at gold. Yeah, and then let's look at silver maybe. Maybe silver can give us a fade like gold. Let's take a look. Yeah, same thing. The same thing. Let's move this. Let's see how we do. Yeah, possible fades on both gold and silver. LeJohn. LeJohn James.
Yes, sir. That's what they called me on the court. 12U basketball.
Yo, not gonna
you
lie,
guys ever played or what?
Yeah, we actually played.
bro.
You did?
Yeah, hell yeah, I was balling, bro.
When
Wait,
was this?
wait, what
Like
did we
when I
do?
was like 12.
Oh,
No,
I was gonna say.
I'm
I
talking
was
about last time you guys had a thing going on.
Oh, wait, what are we talking about right now? I'm sorry.
yeah, he's stuttering, Rafi. He's stuttering.
Oh, you're talking about basketball, bro. Because I was talking with someone else in the chat. But
Oh, okay.
what were we talking about here?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
It doesn't matter.
Nada.
bro,
We're
at
talking
this
about
point.
this closure coming up in maybe 2 or 3 minutes.
It looks
Alright,
good
bro.
here.
We'll see. We'll see.
Looks
LeJohn.
Alright,
Let
cool.
John.
Just know that this is how John stretches before every pickleball game. And if you think that's
talking.
bad, you should see him stretch before golf rounds. It's crazy.
Talking, bro.
And I got video proof for that.
Alright, bro. Laugh at me for
If
stretching.
if John gets cocky enough, I'll show the video of him stretching out before golf one of these days.
It's not cocky, brother. It's confident.
All right. Anyways, back here. Silver setting up, gold setting up, and ES is setting up. Yeah, this is probably my last call. If anything, if we don't get it before 11, then probably a no trade day for me. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we do here. What do we trade? Welcome in if you guys are new here. Welcome in. We're joking around here today, but we trade gold, we trade S&P 500, and then we're sample sizing a little bit of silver these days.
These days.
Yo, you know what's better than losing money and blowing accounts is laughing. So I'm cool to be practicing winning habits and laughing with the winners while other traders are losing money right now.
Getting stressed too.
Yeah, no stress, a lot of peace. Life's great.
Life's great, bro.
See ya.
Hey, let's go. Completed the course in 15 days. I would say go with maybe if you feel like you're getting good results, or not if you feel like it, if you look back and you're getting good results, then I'd go with one of the instant accounts with top 1 futures, like either an Ignite account or just like a regular instant funded account. If you aren't really satisfied with your results yet, but you're catching on and getting the hang of it, then I would either take like a little bit more of like a cheaper eval or a combine out and start to work on that, get some more reps in, get a little bit into the year, and then maybe get a payout, and then start to look for like an instant funded account. But just keep on playing into that repetition day in and day out. Do the best you can to stick to what you're learning, and just make your adjustments and whatnot accordingly, and you'll be off to a good start, man. Which prop firm is best for a 5K account? I don't know, actually. I don't know. Maybe somebody else knows. I'm not too sure.
Try one you're most comfortable with.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know who does offer a 5K. I don't know. Does Top One offer 5K? I don't think they do.
I don't think anyone offers. I think it's forex.
Can we possibly add silver to the playlist? Yeah, possibly. Yep, possibly. So you guys know how I like to keep it, like 1 or 2 pairs usually. So, it's probably going to be a race between silver and ES, or silver and NQ now. All right, closure above, nothing on gold. Let's take a look at ES. If we close below on ES, then the sells actually look pretty. We did not close it below. Yeah, so no closure below on ES. And then let's take a look at silver. Silver, same deal. Same deal. Maybe if we wait on the 30 here, I'll probably stick around for one more 15-minute candle. If this 30-minute here closes the way it does, the way it looks right there, then we could look to have a potential sell stop on the break of that low as we fail to push up, close above the range. We kind of break below it, get an entry there, and then get out by like 85 there. So yeah, I'll stick around for like one more 15-minute candle, but after that, that's about it. That's about it. Where could I get a practice account? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that either. I think yeah, I don't know. I don't know who offers any practice accounts for futures right now.
Usually certain funded accounts, I guess, will offer them, or you can get like a broker and just pay, like have a demo account with the broker.
Oh, Top
Just
One
practice
does.
on that.
Yeah, try with Top One or Top Step. It looks like. Or Tradeovate. Yeah, Tradeovate too. Top One Trader has a 5K. Oh, okay, there you go. Top One Trader has a 5K. So maybe start there. Just, you know, it's the forex style, but that'll do. That'll do. Oh, okay. So you have to buy the account with Top One, then activate the practice account. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Goldie, Goldie.
I think they're setting up here for this sell.
It doesn't look bad.
Definitely.
It doesn't look bad at all, but I need this candle to close below.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we get in. That's our confirmation.
Like the break of that low, you know how many times I've gotten stopped out doing that? Right here,
Nah, you
that
got
break
no.
of that low, no good.
Because you're selling right into that support area, that resistance.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times when that happens, you end up breaking the low, you push back up, you close like this, and then the next candle just fires away.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, Anthony Clear. I think I might have seen your submission in the elite program. Maybe. I think yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go through it. We're gonna go through some of the submissions in the elite wait list at some point this week. So yeah, you might hear back from me soon, brother. I breezed through it, but I'm gonna give it a good read in like a day or two when I really look at it.
That'll be a decision.
Yeah.
For real.
What's the code on ES? I don't. S&P 500, I think, or I don't even know. I forget. Sheesh. Yeah, I forgot. Haven't traded it there. Elites, baby, elites. Elites making moves. There won't be too many elite spots this year. But we are opening up some elite spots with John. We got Magnus, and we are also opening up a program with Rafi this year. If you guys want to take your game to the next level, everything will be up on the website at some point within the next, this week or next week. TradingView has a 14-day free trial. Okay, there you go. Yeah, use the one on TradingView or Tradeovate. Yeah, I don't know. I completely forgot the code. What's the symbol for ES on Forex? Is it like
Very sure.
something
Pretty sure what you
500?
just said. Yeah,
Something
S&P 500 should be.
Yeah. Oh
Or
yeah,
SPX.
SPX. That's right. Yeah, SPX. That's right. That's right. Watching you from Mexico. Let's go. Been trading since August. Up and down a bit. Yeah. Yeah. Just understand that that's part of the journey. That's part of the journey in the beginning. You're going to go up and down, up and down. The main thing is to learn. Come here every day. Show up with like a student mindset. Take the trades with us. Study the trades. Pick our brain. Pick our mind on why we do things. Why our thought process is the way it is at certain times. And you'll learn. You'll learn through some time and some repetition. But you're in a good spot. And if you just stay steady all year, treat this as a student, try and really focus on the betterment of the performance over the profits. Try and just do your job really well. Meaning just take your A+ setups that line up with the profitable system. The better you can do at that, the better you'll be, the more money you'll make, I should say, in the new year. So you don't have to do anything else. You just have to follow the system that makes the money. That's it. Yep. And if you get together, if you can get your mindset and your thoughts and your words and your habits and all that stuff in place too, that's going to be even better, right? You'll be able to sustain that income, do it long term, and, know how to handle the success when it comes. What am I waiting for? This is all I'm waiting for is a closure below. So if we can get a closure below here, I'm going to take a sell. If we don't, I'm going to call it a day. Something like that. You're welcome, Ivan. You're welcome. Best of luck. We look forward to hearing about your very near future success. Kenya in the house. A lot of lives being changed in Kenya. Let's go. Yeah. Trader's job, follow their rules. Yeah, follow the trading plan. That's it.
Definitely.
ES is looking like it hasn't closed below for us. So we're just waiting on a closure below potentially. Or above. Or above. Yeah, 4 hour looks good. Yeah, we got a decent range here, so we'll see. A lot of chop, a lot of chop. Are the buys valid if it closes above the range? Yes, so they would be valid. The only issue is where do you target? Right, so when you have nothing over here to the left, it's very difficult to get into a trade because now you don't know where you're trying to target. Right, where do you want price to go? So that's why what I would say is if you're being that we're so bullish, and before you take buys, you would rather do something like this, right? You would rather take a buy off of maybe a support like this, because now you do have a target, right? Now you can target these areas again and look to have a manageable trade there. So until you really get that pullback, you don't really have anything to identify where price will actually move to, because again, there's nothing to the left-hand side. So if you get that pullback, and you take a buy from here, now you got all this to the left-hand side that you could begin to logically target and not just, hope price will go up and you will make money, right? This is much more of a confirmed type of position there. Or you'll get, price to range, right? Start a range or something, and then you create that zone there, boom, boom, right? Buys above, sells below, and then if you get a breakout, now you also have that clean range to the left that you can now begin to target. So it's not that the buys aren't valid. There's just nowhere where we can identify where price will go to. So today's price action, check it. Yeah, little chippy. You're welcome. You're welcome. There's always the good old take a buy and just hold, But again, you want to really get yourself into the habit of doing things that you can duplicate when it comes to trading. You want to get into a duplicatable pattern, so that way you can say, hey, I can do this today, tomorrow, the next day, next month, next year. It's just the same stuff over and over, so that way you can have the same results over and over. Broker doesn't carry silver. Yeah, there's a few brokers that actually don't do silver. Yes, remember, any trader can get lucky off of a trade, off of an idea for a day or a week, but can you repeat the pattern over and over and over again? Because in order to really leave your job when it comes to trading, you have to be able to count on the income, don't you? Right? So yeah, it's still unpredictable, but you should have a system and some data that states, hey, if you follow the pattern that you're following, this will be the results that you'll continue to get. So that's one thing that I've been able to find my groove in is if I just follow the same system day in and day out, I've never claimed to make the most money or to be the best trader, right? But I just take the same trades every day and I let them compound for me. And over time, I make money, and over time, I wouldn't say I'm the best trader, but I'm becoming better as a trader, better and better every year. And that's all because I decided to follow the same system, something that was a duplicatable thing that I can rely on every day. And then throughout that time, those couple of years, I've been able to learn that system even better, learn when it worked well, when it doesn't work as well, and put all of it together. So if you can do that, right, you'll be able to say the same thing 1 or 2 years from now, just like I'm saying, is like, you know, you can become better and better and make more and more every year if you can just decide to lock in on one way of doing this and just continue to get better at that specific way. Remember, most traders fail simply because they have shiny object syndrome, meaning they take a couple losses on one system and they move to the next. This will continue to hurt you. Well, it didn't work here, let's go over here. It didn't work over here, let's go back to this one. That one didn't work, let's not do that one again, let's go over here. This one's not working, let's go back to that one. You don't want to do that. That'll leave you in bondage forever, right? So you want to find one way. By the way, every one of these are going to have winning streaks and losing streaks, right? But if the data is there and they're all profitable, pick one and stick to it, right? You are the common denominator, so to speak, right? You're the one that's going to get in the way of this either working or not working. So try not to hop back, hop here, go there, come back, and just stick to one, right? Just stick to one. If you can do that, I consider you a top G, and I think that is extremely mature and responsible of you, and I think you'll find profitability much quicker than jumping from this one to that one, back to this one, over to that one. Doesn't it just look like a mess, right? Just don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, the same goes, not just the strategy, but also the pairs. You know, just get to learn it, get to know it, you know, get to see get to have a relationship with it, because yeah, you all of a sudden you don't see anything here, and then I'm gonna go randomly to, you know, NQ. Never try to NQ. You see the pattern. Now you try to trade and you take a loss, and just stick to one or two. Study them. Take the time, and then decide.
Stick to what works, man. Everyone's got such a big ego. You know, we all got it. We just got to harness it. We got to tame it. All right, we got to put it down. If anything, like, get some pride into sticking to one way of doing something and getting really good out of it.
Facts, bro. I know there's a universal law that what you sow, you reap, right? So it's like, why don't we just align whatever we want to reap with what we sow, right? Just sow the seeds that you want to reap.
All right, 1 minute. Doesn't look like we're getting any closure, but we got 1 minute and anything can happen here. We did break the low, so that would have activated any faders. Getting into the fade a little early. You know, it's only Monday. Usually we don't get them fades till like Thursday, Friday, you know, so we could look good for the weekend. Silver coming down. Yeah, we'll see about that closure on silver. Bump, 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 bump. All right, last call here for me. Let's see if we get this closure. I like the idea of us pushing back down potentially here, right? Back down into 57. So let's see. 1 hour broke the highs there too. 4 hour no lower wick. 30 resistance, 15 resistance. Yeah, let's see how we do here. If we get a good top wick, we have a sell stop here on the break of the lows. Some of you guys don't trade silver. That's okay if any of you guys do trade silver. This doesn't look too bad. Yeah. Bruce Lee. That's right. 1,000 kicks, baby. 1,000 kicks. All right, yeah, this actually doesn't look too bad here. Let's check out the size of the stop loss here. It's gonna be like 30, 35 pips. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a sell stop here on the break of the lows, and we'll see if we can come down. This is gonna be the micro. Yeah, it's the micro. Yeah, sample size trade in a way, right? We're just learning silver. It moves very similar to gold at times, so we're gonna see if we can sample size it, put it into play, and see if we can get a decent win rate so we can actually go, you know, hard on it this year. Gold, I don't think we got anything on gold. Yeah, I really want to see that candle close below. And then ES. Ooh. Actually, this looks a little bit better than silver. Let me just check this out. So bullish 4 hour, bullish 1 hour, 30 minute. Yeah, this actually looks better than silver if you ask me. Let's check the stops out here. 18 pip stops for 18 pips. Yeah. I don't know. The range is like super small for me. I think I'd rather stick with silver here. Silver, at least you get a play. But yeah, the buys are okay if you guys want to take these buys on ES. It's only a 15 pip range, and I don't really trade in 15 pip ranges too much. Is that 15, right? 15? 16? Yeah, I think it's 15 pips. Yeah. Alright, yeah, I think I'd rather stick with silver. Oof. No, 45. 45.
Okay.
Yeah, silver is this one.
I thought of 95,
47.
bro.
47 pip stops. Yeah, we're going to want to enter on the break of that previous low because we don't want this candle to make its own little low, right? And then keep moving up there. So 30-minute current low is not my entry or the flip. It's going to be that previous 15 low there. Sheesh. Goldie. Can we get a closure? Would love to see a nice closure here below. That'd be perfect. If we don't shape up on silver like over the next like 10 minutes or so, then we'll revisit gold at this 15-minute closure. But not too bad here.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna head off at this now. Gonna go hit the gym.
All right, brother. Do it.
What a stream, man. Thank you for
Yes,
your
sir.
gym.
First one back.
What a stream, man.
Yup.
First one back. I'll see
on
you on the
YouTube.
pickleball court.
I'll see you on the pickleball court today.
Let's
So
see
I'll
the
you
results,
later.
boys.
We'll
Yes,
film the
sir.
whole thing. How about that?
Let's film
Yes,
it,
sir,
bro.
do
Let's
it.
that. Let's give it to
Do
chat.
your thing, bro. Do your thing.
Bet.
We'll do it.
All right, well, Rafi Magnus, good seeing you boys as well.
Have a
See
good day,
you
my
guys
G.
later.
W.
Peace, John. Have a great day.
All right,
I'll
brother.
see you later, bro.
Enjoy, man. Enjoy the
All right.
gym. Peace.
Cool. Chat. God bless you. Have a good day. Peace, peace.
Peace. He gone.
Later.
See ya. He gone.
I'm pretty sure we already established that the left side is the side, right? For silver, this should be about a 50 pip stop loss, right? Didn't we talk about that already? Yeah, 50 for 50
Bro.
kind of here.
Honestly, no idea with silver.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure we didn't we discuss that already once? Yeah, you see that break of the low on gold. Gotta be careful. A lot of liquidity being grabbed up on that candle and on this one potentially. Yeah, we should have a 24-hour stream. Yeah. Right out the gate. Or how about we, instead of trading the session, we trade off session.
Starting in Asia.
We'll
Dang.
trade post Asian or pre Asian. Goldie. Showing no mercy on the sellers here today. No mercy.
Dang.
Do I normally trade just gold? Yeah, I'd say like 85% of my trades, 90% of my trades last year were on gold. Doom, 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 doom. 10 micros gold, about 8 micros silver. All right, let's look at silver again here. Moving up, moving up. Yeah, if we get into the last 5 minutes, probably delete. Probably delete and call it. Doesn't really look too good, to be honest. 4 hour heading back up here. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I like this price action. Taking too long, not a lot of volume. I'm deleting this. None of this looks good. 4 hour doesn't look good. 1 hour is okay. You know, everything looks good to kind of reject a little bit, but with this whole rally going on, I think I'm good. I think we come back for Asian session tonight, and then New York session. We got CPI tomorrow. So, yeah, I say we wait off. No need to force anything at all. Yeah,
nah, bro, let's go enjoy a day.
Yeah, we don't even have a low here. Yeah, facts.
No lower wick, bro. It's not even coming down.
Yeah. I probably will pay attention to gold, though. So if we do end up actually getting a closure below, I'll be around for like a little bit here. If we do get that closure, I'm pretty interested there. So that's probably what I would look at if I was still trading throughout the session here, is a nice closure on gold, and you know, look to take these sells coming on down. Keep in mind that 4 hour candle still has no bottom wick right there. So we may be able to come back down into 07. We just got to wait for it to set up. So that might take a little bit longer. And if you got the time and you're hanging out, that's pretty much what I'm looking for. All the buys I'll pretty much let go for the rest of the day, and then see how the daily candle closes. All right.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Cool. If you guys want to join us for Asian in London and pre-New York and all that, join the clubhouse here. John Magnus and Rafi, I should say. Appreciate you guys being up here, boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
W.
Thank you for having us.
First stream of the year.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. I'll see you guys in Asian session.
Here,
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
All right, chat.
YouTube, stay out of trouble.
Stay out of
London,
trouble.
Asia, New York tomorrow. Here we go.
Yes, sir. See you guys then. Chat, hope you have a wonderful day. Good kickoff here. We'll take a little no trade day, you know, being patient in the front end of this year, and we'll come back and see what the markets have to offer for us in Asian, and then obviously we be back tomorrow, mate. We be back tomorrow, so we will see you guys then. I hope you have a wonderful day with your friends and family, and blessings to all. We'll see you guys back in the New York session mañana. Clubhouse.
Yes, sir.
See you in Asian.
Let God. See y'all.
Peace out, my
Peace.
friends.
Have a good day.
Later, Gators. We back at it. Later.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. Come on, God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. God got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just tape to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you freak your face. Pull up in the church in the rave. You know going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You won't smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strife. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my wife. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God.
that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like ellipticals, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy. A2000 EST OCOEE. Yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, hey. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace, I need love, I need everything that's coming from above. I want my dog, ay. Birds of a feather, we gon' fly together. Ay, we gon' rock forever like it's heavy metal. I ain't Christopher Columbus, I would never settle. I ain't Lewis, I ain't Clark, I would never settle. God told me I'm Olympic, for real. Ay, see the kingdom, why you simping, for real? Why you talking, you should listen, for real. All this jaywalking got me limping, for real. Hey, jaywalking, hey, Jesus walking, hey, Jesus talking. Yo, big faith, yeah, I need a whole lot of that way, where I'm about to go like amigo. Can't see the vision that you can't be me amigos. I call up my girl and then we pull up to the Rego. That's the only time we pay to see you acting way different. Way different. Same book, but the page different. The page different. Is it cliche to say I'm lane switching? Well, I'm lane switching. Hold on, let me put my turning signal on, so they see me coming. They still can't see me coming. Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from up. They like, how he, who he, what is this? Hey, my studio is wherever I sit. Hey, I plug in the microphone and there you hear that click. Click, 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 click. It's a hit. Hey, way it hit them like, whoa, man. Hey, make them do the uh-oh, man. Hey, how you just came up with whoa, man. Flow electric, this is not a slow dance. Not a slow dance. We come together and we pray and hold hands. He give grace, so wherever grace lands. He paid the price, ain't have no escape plan. Yeah, no plan. Yeah, no plan. Actually, his plan was the plan, so he planned it. Ayy, set the bar high, he the code, so I scanned it. Ayy, we saving souls on the campus. Ayy, but this ain't no religion, we ain't following your antics. Ayy, thank you, Lord, I sit like a praying mantis. Enemy just tryna see me sink Titanic. Never out, but I'm outlanded. Even when I'm out, soon as I land. Back to the beach, back to the sand. Is back to the... Only two things that I need is peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above. I need peace. I need love. I need everything that's coming from above.